Morning.
That's one for the blooper reel.
Morning, everyone, as we start a new day. Shh, it's about to start. No. It's about to begin. So, turn off your phones, finish your conversations, and get ready. It's about to begin. The magic of cinema. Finish your wank. Really good. Gab Summers, Danny, Darob, thanks for subs. Jolly Chops Preserve, thank you very much. Limmy, you have a new sponsored stream invitation from Stream Elements. Close. I actually had to click a fucking thing in the emails. Do not send me. This fucking... Oh, right. Hello, everybody. Morning. Morning. No DVD. I played, I don't know if you know, but they brought Dracula in as a killer. But it's no your Dracula for the old black and white film. It's for Castlevania. It's a lot of shite. Game's a lot of shite. Fucking crap. Three new perks for the killer, 3 new perks for the new survivor. You can't keep up. Honestly, the only way to play that game now is trolling. Don't even attempt to keep up with it all.
That's one for the blooper reel.
Giant Slimy Panda, Idol, Denizen, Freelance, Jax, Brockwell, Seb, Nairn, Pablo, Steve, Pablo 2, Gingerbread, Gab Summers, thanks for the subs. Hello, everybody. Morning. Good morning. Morning there. Get right into the cellar. I'll go as quick as I can. Wish I could hear me with these fucking earphones the other day. Got to kind of take them, take it partially out, and I could hear my voice a wee bit more with that thing, but I don't know if I fucking want it. Because then if you turn that up, you've got to turn up the volume louder to hear the video, and then your voice gets louder, so if I shout, I bust my fucking eardrums. You can't win. Right. Hello, everybody. Twitch notifications suck. It's quite simple. I'm here for 9:30 to 1:30, Monday to Friday. Simple as that. That country there, that's your British Virgin Islands there. Okay, that's your that's Jamaica. Okay, that's your Philippines there. Ah, that's New Zealand. Ah, that's your Cook Islands. Aha, that's your Fiji. Tonga. Wouldn't It Be Good by Nick Kershaw? 80s. Can I fucking hear that? I've got it turned up to volume fucking 30. Any video at all. That's loud. Full volume, right? So that's even then. Silver Dream Machine, David, never heard it. Right, here we go. Died in Your Arms Tonight. Don't know what's more offended by what you said, your fag-ash breath. Is that what you think of when you hear that song? Christopher Maloney singing it in the X Factor. Talisa having a go. Gary Barlow, Christopher Maloney's mentor. No, I'm not putting it on. I've done that. I've done that to death. I've done that to death. No, I'm not putting that on. I'm not putting that on. Wordle. That's that there. I'll just do this very quickly. Put that in my Hurdle folder. Place. Anything, just anything. There you go. You got a T at it. There you are. Um, um, 8. Light. Aisle. L something. What about this look? Little. That's how you spell it, didn't you know? Um, um, Lils. So all we've got left is T something E or something TE. LIT something E. No. 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 Oh, Lithe. Dead by Daylight. Look, I should have fucking known. And this stupid fucking crossword. That's not the one I want. I don't want the 20 foot of this, right? Fuck off. Mama Bink sinks the sub. Thank you very much. Scrom, Ed59. Giant and Idol, thanks for subs. Got timed out last week. No idea why. You're asking me that if you've got no idea why. I don't know if you've got no idea why. They said no idea why. Denison Freelance, Jack Brockwell, thanks for subs. Dead by Daylight is now unplayable on my computer. You know why? Because they've done an update, my filter thing that brightens it up doesn't work. And I played it last night, not even streaming it, not even thinking about what it looks like on mobiles and things like that, where you can't fuck with the brightness as much. Me playing it in this fucking room. The nurse, I had a nurse game. Could barely see a fucking thing. Had the brightness on the monitor right up to max, and I swear to God, I was missing. Couldn't see a fucking thing. It fucked with everything. I mean, even when I could see them, I was missing because it just completely fucked with my head. So I had to brighten up in the monitor. My monitor's got a setting that you can take all the dark stuff and make that a lot brighter, whilst keeping the bright stuff just the same brightness. What's it called? It's called Black Leveler in my monitor. And that Nvidia thing, what's it called? I think I just stick the fucking gamma up with that, but It works very well, and a way that I kind of just do with brightness. I kind of just put the brightness up in the monitor and that's it. Tool for swabbing the deck. Mop. One down. Bungled situation. Don't know. Two down. Signs of things to come. Omen. Three. Bothersome. Oh shit! Didn't see there's four. Oh what? Oh wait! Oh wait! Signs of things. Omens. Right. 4 across. Doorbell sound. Doorbell sound. Chime. Vertical lines on graphs in math. Vertical. I don't know. 3 down. Bothersome. 4 down. Skin bump. Don't know. 5 down. Angel hair topper. Halo. 8 across. Topsy. 3 down. Bothersome. Pesky. 7 across. Crept around and in a Weasley way. Slunk. 4 down. Skin bump. That cat. Assist. No, wait. So that is, how's that spelled? Is that no Y? So what's one down? Bungled situation. Halo. Omens. Pesky. Slank? No, that can't be right. Is it? Slunk. 6 across. Vertical lines on graphs. Is it cyst? Is that how you spell cyst? Abnormal sacs of fluid that can form anywhere in the body. I mean, if it's a vowel, then you're going to have a cast, I guess. A bungled situation, mix up, axes. Why? Oh, you're doing it as two fucking like words. Y axes. Right. That's still one word. What an absolute lot of shite. Mr. D. I. Hughes. Thanks to subs. Psycho Cow thinks a sub. Well, it's not going like that. Telling you how many letters. I suppose that's just the way it is with a mini one. But it didn't say that. It didn't say that. El Salvador, Paraguay, easy. Belize. Good start. Guatemala. If you don't get them, this is all a waste of time, this, if you don't get them. Come on, you got them just the other day, remember? Don't type Ecuador. There it is down there. Congrats. You're not getting it. Not in a million fucking years. Brazil. Oh shit. You're not getting it. I was just about to type Paraguay, then I remembered that's actually where I'm trying to go to. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Oh, right, alright, right, here we go. Look at that. Like, see, you've got to get them in a row. Right, Mexico, Guatemala, Belize is there. El Salvador, Honduras. You got to figure out a way to remember this. Nicaragua, fuck. Costa Rica. Then what was that go? What's that? Come on, what's that? Don't know. Panama Canal. Colombia is the first one you get to. When you get to that, that's no part of this bit. That's the sort of that first one you get to with this big fucking South America bit. Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru. Peru goes. All right, that's Chile there, right? And you go, what are they then? What are they? El Salvador, then Honduras, then don't know, Nicaragua, then can't remember. Costa Rica, yep, and then Panama fucking Canal, you daft cunt, right? That's it, isn't it? Connections, and then we'll get on with the last surprise of the 80s. This will be the last episode of the 80s. What was that? Like January? No, that's about March 89. The next series, Series 7, starts in February 1990. Banana Bombs, everything will change. Everything's changed. Philip, Psycho, Fred. Thanks for subs. Fed. I can't say fucking. Martini, Teeth, Humour, Pendulum, Steps, Teabag, Monkey Bars, Tethered Ball, no idea what that is. Teetotaler, Slide, Boomer, Desert, Swings, Yo-Yo, Teeter, Totter, and Blues. Well, that's quite easy. Right, so. Right, Pendulum, Swings. The fuck is Tetherball? Is that? Is that the one you sort of hit her? Aye, it's that. Back and Forth, Yo-Yo, Tetherball. Give me that, please. Absolute shite. Right, Swings, Slide, Tetherball, Monkey Bars. And Tetherball, that's the sort of thing you would get in a kind of fuck off. Take Tetherball away and Teeter-Totter, what the fuck is that? Teeter-Totter. It's a fucking seesaw. Fucking Americans. Teeter-Totter. Right, now. Teabag, teetotaler, tetherball, and teeth all start with TE. That is the connection. That is a connection. Words that start with TE. Pendulum, yo-yo, tetherball, up and down. Pendulum can kind of go up and down. Tetherball sort of back and forth, you know, steps. Humour. Teabag. Holes. Holes in it. Boomer. Is that it's desert as in a desert? As in sand? Martini. Dry. Desert. Martini. Dry. Pendulum. Right. 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 Tetherball. Right. Yo-yo. And steps. I got the fucking dry thing. Found at the end of a string, pendulum, right, teabag. Not always. Tetherball, yo-yo. Not always. Described as dry, desert, dry humour, dry martini, and teetotaler. Oh, aye, right. Baby blues, baby boomer, baby steps, baby teeth. Aye, you fucking bastard. Could have got that as well. It was the teeter-totter that fucked everything up. Are we really at the final episode of the 80s? Akagumi thinks a sub. The last surprise of the 80s. I was born in 1974. Oh, by the way, while I'm here, can I just give a very quick shout out to Alzasto, who I frequently play Dead by Daylight with at night. If you follow Alzasto, I'm on usually, what is that, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday maybe. I don't know. He's very good at trolling the killers, but actually within the rules of the game by being good. I like trolling everybody. Did you see the thing that... hold on. This is a wee game that I played last night. Yesterday. Yesterday, just off stream. What is bro bagging for? That's me there. That's Chooch is the killer. What is bro bagging for? And I laugh because I was teabagging at the hatch. He was throwing the whole game. P100 Blight. Dwight. Yeah, never seen him the entire game, says the killer. And then because they said Blight instead of Dwight, because my character's called Dwight, he said Blight, which is the killer. No, that's a killer. And it wasn't even the killer, he was gone. I said, look, lol, you said Blight instead of Dwight. And as I said on Twitter, I turned 50 in under 2 months. Do you know, somebody said, was it somebody on here that said it, or somebody on Twitter? But I don't think I spoke about this one, but I think it was like Friday night I was on or something, and I was I was playing Survivor, right, off stream, and everything. And in the chat, one of my fellow survivors said before we started the game, "You're 49." Don't know who the fuck they were, but they knew. No, you're 50. They said. They said you're 50. Don't know who the fuck they were, and I said I'm 49. Just to correct them, not to go like that. I'm not 50. I'm not that old. I'm only 49. I didn't mean it in that way. But other people have went like that. There was something that somebody said, like, aren't you like 50, or you're probably about 50 or something. I don't know. So at another time, actually making a good guess. And as somebody pointed out on either Twitter or here, you get these younger folk that sort of have a go at you, like you're playing that game or whatever. Oh, that's right. It was somebody that somebody said you should go to bed. I don't know, knit a cardigan or put on your slippers or something like that. And as somebody said either in the chat or on Twitter, well, what are they doing on? Then they're like their 20s, maybe even teens, and on a Friday fucking night or a Saturday night playing fucking Dead by Daylight. Unless they've got like fucking families, they've got places to fucking be. They've got a reason to be in a house because next door's a fucking Wayne or something. But should you not be out and getting like mad with it and going to clubs and or meeting up with people or having a drink or I'm in the final furlong of my life. I've done all that. I've done some of the stories I could tell you maybe another time. Yeah, I've had some pretty messy nights when I was a bit younger. My teens and 20s, had some fab times. And I see a lot of these people on Twitter now, not saying the kind of things that I just said there about, oh, you're old and all the rest of it, but they do nothing but moan. And you never see them taking pictures of being out at a club and having a great time. And these are folk with, jobs and all the rest of it. They never go out. All they do is they go to some local pub and vape. Butch Daddy thinks a sub. You're only as old as the people you troll. Yes. Wi-Fi thinks a sub. Cilla Black led directly to the breakup of the Smiths. I don't know if you've just made that up, but that actually sounds familiar. Actually sounds like it makes sense. Do you know, I'm going to let you have a look at my private collection here. I've showed you these before. I've had some pretty great nights. I've had some great nights, in my younger years, I've had some pretty great nights. I'm a wee bit older now, though. Some of the nights out I've had, Oh, here's me in happier days. Look at that ear hair. Having it back then. I think I was about 28 there, maybe. You should see it now. I must have some evidence of me having a good time. Alright, I think I probably showed you that picture before. There's me with a glass of wine having having the time of my life. Doof, 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 doof. Let me see if I can find another picture for you of me being outside. I've got it somewhere. I've got one somewhere. Should be able to show you a picture of me outside. Where is it? I know it's here. Right, wait. I think I went outside in Sydney. Right. I've got... I've got something for you. Just hold on. This will be worth the wait. There you go. Here's this isn't this is just a funny picture. That's me with my finger through my trousers like it's my cock, holding up that guy on that seat, and that's Sydney Opera House in the background, and the Harbour Bridge. There's no TOS. And, where the fuck are the pictures? Where they away? Oh. Here's me. That's me in a nightclub. I'm putting it on. See that face? I'm putting it on. I would tell you right now. Oh, aye, that was me, pure fucking mangled. I'd say, look at the state of me. But I did put that face on. I'm sorry to tell you. I think that's about it. I think that's it. I think that's about it. That's all I've got to show you there. That's about it. That's all I'm going to show you there. That's your lot. That's a bruise I got when I fell off my bike once. There's a time in work we had a paper aeroplane throwing competition. That's that then. Blimey, thanks to sub. So that's what I used to get up to, all that mad stuff. Why did not keep that haircut? That's when I shaved all my hair off, and I was 29, I think. I'd stopped drinking, and then I was about to go on holiday to Disney World in Florida because I wanted to go on a holiday that wasn't. It didn't involve me lying about having to get drunk because I wasn't getting drunk anymore. So Lynn got us a holiday to Disney World. You know, to go kind of at the Universal Studios as well and all the rest of it. And I thought, and then I had a shower, looked at my hair in the mirror, and noticed me going kind of thin there. When I combed my fucking hair back, and I was like, oh no, I'm going bald, and I just shaved the whole fucking lot off. That was like a minute later after that you just saw, you know, the whole lot was off. And as I said before, I just looked fucking bald. Instead of looking like I'm losing my hair a bit, I'm just completely fucking bald now. Why the fuck did I do that? So I let it grow all back. Southeast, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Manfred, thanks to sub. I'm out of that pick. I'll make emotes. I went through a phase of, right, I'll make lots of emotes. And then I go, right, I think I've done enough, and then I can bear doing it. Gaz, thanks to sub. I got a wee bit more sleep than usual, so I'm not quite as tired today. But still, I've not really had a right good long daytime one and a nighttime one, and just like, I want to over fucking sleep. That's what I want to do. Oh yeah. Honestly, I remember I used to post pictures. That's when I had just a fucking camera actually to take out, or even film fucking camera. I'm putting pictures like on my fucking blog and things like that. And it's folk I sort of know for Twitch, following Twitter, know for Twitch, and they've got, I don't look at their Instagram, mind you, but I never posting anything. I don't know, just some people just don't like posting pictures of themselves being out and about, or they don't go out, or I don't know what the fuck it is. I did think, well, maybe they're fucking skint. They can't afford to go anywhere. But no, these are folk who I'm like, no, I think they said they got a job and they, never fucking doing anything. Fix your audio, please. Keeps going high and low, says Miss Man's Up. What do you mean? Everybody's there's something up. Just mean that Miss Mansa, what do you mean? / time it. Miss Mansa. Getting that ready now. What do you mean? Three, 2, 1. Probably just deaf. I'm joking. I'm not. It wasn't really bad time. It's just a wee threat for a giggle. Just a joke. It was a laugh. I don't know what you mean, really. Probably just I play a song and it's loud. Anyway, I used to post pictures. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think it is, because you've got fucking social media. Everybody's posting pictures and videos. Here here's me here, here's me there. And you'd think you'd see more people out, having a fucking drink or at a club or something. It might just be the sort of people I follow. That today with Twitch, maybe people who are into Twitch, are sort of indoorsy types. Could be a kind of, could be something like that. Don't know. Just seems like such a waste of youth. Such a waste of youth. Suppose it doesn't really matter, doesn't it? No? As long as you're enjoying yourself. It'll all be fit. It'll be over soon anyway. Franny, thanks to sub. Doesn't really matter how you live your life. It'll all be over soon anyway. Don't stress out too much about it if you're doing the right thing. It'll all be over as before you know it. How soon? I think they're saying. I think what the boffins are saying, it's about 70 odd year, 80 odd, give or take. Doesn't really matter anyway. You're here. You're here. Do what you want, and then that's you. Kaput. Jaffasaurus says, it doesn't matter if I hurt people, it'll all be over soon. Right, here we go. The final surprise of the 80s. Limmy, you were born in 1974. You remember all the 80s. You'd already started primary school in the 70s. What was the 80s like? Jacko thinks the £3. You probably know Music King, but Garden of Delight, 22 Faces is that same guitar riff also. I don't know that. That's a bit of info for the rest of yous. Simon Mango thinks the bits. Thank you very much, Jacko. Not that you need to put it on, but I found out more Michael Baldo in the video. I don't want to miss a thing. See my Kia rooms. Well, Red O'Clock. No, I've watched that. It's got a few of them, I think. There's an extended thing like with 3 songs. I think I played it before, haven't I? Cotton, thanks to sub. Thank you very much for not cancelling. Kev, Kodrak, thanks to subs and £3. Infinity Cranes, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. As I said on Twitter, I tweeted this last night. I must have been in some sort of really bad mood and I feel bad about it. I said I hope this Oasis, the Oasis tickets cost an absolute fucking fortune, and that's before they end up on the immediately get put onto the reseller sites for 5 times the price. I said I hope it's fucking shite. I think that was all I said. And I like Oasis. I've not been a big fan, but I like a few of their songs, and just sort of kind of like them. But I'm hoping for tickets that are about. I love the hotels pretending they had tech issues, cancelling and then bumping up the prices. Love it. I love it all. I'm telling you, you need to go like that to yourself if you're thinking of getting these tickets. What would happen if I didn't? What would happen if I didn't go to this? I mean, what am I missing on? You got to go there. You got to get the price of the tickets, surrounded by cunts that look like me, sad sacks. Everybody with their feet hurting, their back hurting. It might be surprisingly laid back. Might be lots of people like that. You know, just the life drained out you, being a parent kind of thing. Just. And that's the front row. That person there, right? That one there. That one in the middle there. That one now going to see the Pixies at, say, Kelvin Grove Bandstand. Will be down the front. Right down the front. Like that. I think you'll take... Do you want to leave? I want to leave it before the encore so we can just get back. I'm not fucking knackered. It'll be an absolute cunt getting a taxi if we don't. We'll be fine. I just want to go anyway. You alright? As good as I'm going to be. See, I mean, look at that. Look. See these people on Twitter, they're not fucking gone anywhere, they're not doing it. Look at this, look. Maybe like that. What these younger folks saying to me, oh, you're like, I bet you're about 50 or something like that. What you doing? You go to your bed, playing Dead by Daylight, go and put your slippers on and all the rest of it. You're meant to be out doing this. You're meant to be out doing that. You're meant to be out doing that, look. If I did that, that would have hurt me. It'd hurt my back. I'd go, I fucking should have like that. Fuck. Give me a headache, you know, just going like that, going, oh. Kev, plus I just don't want to. Right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so that was 80s. What you just saw there was it? Was it? Actually, was it though? $1991. Fuck! Mergs, John Stop, Lash, thanks for subs. 5 years of watching you slowly descend into madness. Descend into madness. Baron, Kev, thanks for subs.
Our audience tonight don't know we're watching them, but there are surprises in store for some of them. For those who thought last week's Whodunit was easy to solve. For Beverly, who saw her father as a child but didn't realize who he was. And for Ina, who is to meet her long-lost brother thanks to the spirit of Glasnost. For these people and more, it's Surprise, Surprise!
You hear that? Thanks to this, going to meet the brother, thanks to the spirit of Glasnost, which was kind of Gorbachev's openness. Soviet Union openness, which everybody went like that. All right, then, right, if you're going to let us speak about this, then we hate this and we hate that, and we think we should get this and get that, and then the whole thing, fuck. That's why you need to rule with an iron fist. You either do it or you don't. Pull the whole thing down, or keep it up. Right, here we go. Gorby fucked it. I'm glad he fucked it, obviously. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
So this is her. This is the last episode of the 80s. March 89. This is what she's gone for. Christmas.
The unpredictable.
It's your ears you're pointing at.
That's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise. That's the surprise you see. Surprise.
How the fuck can she do that? Last one of the 80s. I like it, everything goes, got red there, green there, and they got red and green in the jacket.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Well, they say all good things must come to an end. And Surprise, Surprise is no exception. Tonight, wait for it. Tonight is the last show. A shame, but worry not, because we will be back.
Better.
We'll be back. Oh, you're as daft as I am, you know. Well, we will be back next year, but right now, let's get on with the show. And a year ago, I did a syllogram up there in Holyhead. Or is it Holyhead? And this is how it started.
Oh, that one. Aye, that one. Yep, yep.
Hello, Holyhead! Oh,
It was the place that was in the papers for being the most depressing part of the UK or something. If somebody wrote in about that, it's no, you got to come here.
Thank you very much. I haven't brought the weather with me, though, have
The
I?
economy, aye.
Fantastic.
Now, where's this young man, Jeff Evans, who wrote to me?
Jeff Evans.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
There's a policy there just in case.
Oh, yes, well, that fella who was bouncing up and down is Jeffrey Evans. And Jeff has written me a letter. He said he was dead chuffed to have been on the telly, but it was only then, when he saw how big his tummy was, he felt he had to do something about it.
Oh, how's the volume, by the way? Before we proceed into this tale. How was the volume? Was it all right? Lovely, sounds good. That's enough. Anybody else says it's too quiet, you're getting ignored because that's good. Just Eddie, thanks to subs. Sub. He saw himself and went, oh, no, I've got a fat belly. Why did no one tell me?
And his wife and all his friends started calling him Fatty. Isn't that awful? I know the feeling well.
His fucking wife and all his pals. Fatty. Fatty.
Friends started calling him Fatty. Isn't that awful? Oh, I know the feeling well. Well,
Then you
we've got
fuck.
a photo of Jeff and his tum to show you how big he was. And I must warn you that if any of you are very sensitive, this photo could give you a bit of a shock. Have a look at it.
Aye, but he's fucking sitting like that. I mean, even if it's standing up and his belly is like that, that's one thing. But fucking doing that. Listen at him.
Shock. Have a look at it.
Oh, you see, because it is the last one of the 80s, she's getting in a bit of that 80s insensitivity. Getting it all out, because once you get into the 90s, there's more and more kind of like alternative comedy, and people talk more about sensitivity, and, you know, you shouldn't really do that, you shouldn't really say that. So she's just sort of getting it all out. It's been decades. So it's one last hurrah, as they say. End of the 80s, the 70s, 60s, everything that came before.
Well, talk about letting it all hang out. Anyway, Jeff was determined to do something about it, and he did. As he says in his letter and the poem he wrote, this is a fat rap.
Can you imagine you're him seeing that? Imagine you're somebody who looks like him seeing that. Imagine you're somebody who's fatter than him seeing that. Seeing Silla like that. And everybody like, oh. I think that's what's happened. I think that that's somebody who started this hate campaign against Scylla. That's what it is. Was it just that? It's because he's always also wearing like Speedos and all the rest of it. And you're sort of like, it's kind of pointed towards his kind of fucking cock and arse and all the rest of it.
I was 8 weeks slimming and I lost 4 stones. Now I'm fit as a fiddle, less fat on my bones.
Oh, sorry, I missed the fat rap.
This is a fat rap. I was 8 weeks slimming and I lost 4 stones. Now I'm fit as a fiddle, less fat on my bones.
Really good. Have any's heard of that?
Hey girls, have a look at this. He sent us the latest photo. Look at this.
That doesn't fucking count. He's in one picture he's all fucking rolled up. In that one he's like that. Shows the same pose.
So you see, surprise, surprise, reaches parts other slimming cures can't reach. Our Jumbo Jeff is now ginormous no longer. And I have to say a special message. If you're watching, Jeff, keep up the good slimming, all right? You look ever so sexy. Well, surprise, surprise is now going coast to coast. From Holyhead on the west coast to Yarmouth on the east coast. Now sitting in our audience...
Jumbo Jeff? Did she call him Jumbo Jeff? I didn't hear that. Oh dear.
Tonight, we've got a lovely couple of people from Yarmouth. Now, yes, will you come down and join me, please? Beverly and Terry Thompson. Come and join us, please.
What? Yeah. Is that what?
And Terry Thompson. Come and join us, please.
What? Is it not? What? No? No? She's looking at him like that. Is it? What? Look at this, look. Hi, hi. Hi. What?
Welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Now, this is a surprise for you, Aunt Beverly, isn't it?
He won some tickets at Birdseye in a raffle to come here.
Oh, did he? I wish you hadn't said that, mind you. No, it wasn't Birdseye. We'll get free peas for the rest of the...
Did she say that he told her, oh, won a raffle to be on this?
Come here.
You are Beverly, isn't it?
He won some tickets at Birdseye in a raffle to come here.
Oh, did he?
His fucking shoes, there's the grey shoes and grey fucking socks. Another actor. This is code.
I wish you hadn't said that, mind you. No, it wasn't Birdseye. We'll get free peas for the rest of the... No, that was all a ruse just to get you here. No, because your Terry wrote me a lovely letter telling me all about you, didn't you, Artel? Yep. Yes, he told me that when you were just 6 weeks old, you were put up for fostering. Do you remember your foster parents? Of course you do. They were Fred and Dorothy Ennis. Now, that was against your father's wishes, your real father's wishes at the time, but he couldn't do anything about it. But Fred and Dorothy brought you up as one of their own. Yes? But you never ever forgotten your real father, did you? And sadly, poor Fred died, and that's when...
Hey, what?
You up as one of their own, yes? But you never... Fred and Dorothy brought...
Fred and Dorothy brought her up, right.
Sadly, poor Fred died,
right.
And that's
Foster
when you went looking for your natural father, didn't you? But little did you know that you'd already seen him. Because when you were about 10 years old, round your way, your father used to be a council worker. Yes. And neither of you knew that, did you?
No.
Well, then you met up and married with our Terry here. And that's when Terry took up the search for your dad. And he did a marvellous job. He discovered that your dad was living down there in Australia.
Oh, well, that's that then. That's fucking miles away. A minute. So, little did you know that you did actually see your dad when you were 10. He was a council worker. Can anybody imagine that scenario? How that happened? Like how he wasn't like that? By the way, just to let you know, I mean, did they maybe come at an arrangement with the foster dad and say we can't confuse her? Can't, no, please don't go like that. By the way, just to let you know, I'm your real dad. See you later. You know, how did they not go? How did they? Didn't he recognise it? I know. I don't. Maybe. Well, runs. Thanks a sub.
Well, Beverly, he's not there tonight. He's flown all the way over just to be with you. Here he is, all the way from Bridgetown in Western Australia.
Brighton.
Is your dad. Come in, David. Say hello to him, Beverly.
She's like, fucking bin. Right, cunt. I hated you. You're that cunt. Imagine you found out your real dad, like when you were 10, your real dad was that bin man that would be like, no taking that bin. Lid doesn't come down properly. No taking that. Oh, you went like that. Can I push the button to make it go into the bin? No, not allowed that. You're not allowed that, no. Can I just push the green button to make it? No. Health and safety, not allowed that. You know, I didn't like the way that he spoke to me, and for years, what bastard. You keep referring to him. I mean, you get people, I can understand health and safety, but there's ways to go about it. I remember when I was 10, there was this bin man, I fucking never forget this cunt. Never forget that cunt's face. Horrible. And then he fucking walks out. You see that man.
Say hello to him, Beverly. Oh, isn't it lovely? I think it's a marvellous reunion. And
he's alright, he's moving him out the way. He's gone like that. Right, you fuck off, you. You fuck off, you. Right? I need to see my daughter. You go away. Stop staring at me. You're right there. You're right there, like that. Just the heat. I can feel the heat. I can feel your breath. This is a good one, by the way. This should have been one of the end ones. I don't know what the end one's going to be. The one at the end of this episode's going to be. But that's end worthy. That's end worthy. Oh, is it the Glasnost one? Aye, that'll be that. Aye. That's a good one because it's no one of the ones are like that. What? All right. Oh. Good to see you. Aye. There's tears and emotion.
Know you're over for 6 weeks. Enjoy every moment of it, David.
That's all, you can fuck off now. That's nice. Look at that. That's one of the best ones of the whole series.
This week I'm clowning around at King's Cross Station, waiting to surprise Jeff Dunford as he gets...
Skeen thinks the sub. Thoughts on the fly, Jeff Goldblatt? I really like it. Doggy Deer thinks the sub. I didn't know Brad Pitt went to that school, no. Will Runs and Brightfire thinks the subs. And he comes in, doing it.
This week I'm clowning around at King's Cross Station, waiting to surprise Jeff Dunford as he gets off a train from Wakefield. Jack thinks he's coming to see a circus.
Jane McDonald.
Thanks to his daughter Deborah, we found out that Jack actually used to dress up as a clown and ride a unicycle. She'd love to see him perform again, and so would we. Be a clown, be a clown. Oh.
Brilliant song.
Quick.
Brilliant song, that.
Jack! Jack Dunford, hello. Surprise, surprise, how are you? You thought you were coming to see a circus, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Well, you're not. Well, you're not coming to see a circus. You're in a circus. You're going to perform.
joking.
No, you're going to perform in one. But we're not going to let you perform.
You know how when you get off a train thinking you're going to the circus and out pops somebody for the telly with a camera and goes, oh, how's it going? How's it going? And then says your name. This is how you know how you'd react like this.
Jack! Jack Dunford, hello. Surprise, surprise, how are you? You thought you were coming to see a circus, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Well, you're not. Well, you're not coming to see a circus. You're in a circus. You're going to perform.
joking.
No, you're going to
Absolute travesty.
perform in one. But we're not going to let you perform alone.
No.
Because you've got a couple of assistants to help you in this performance. That's your Julie and Tracy. They're behind you right now. You didn't expect to see them.
All right.
A little surprise.
No, I didn't.
It was your Deborah that
Right, so
told
what's
me
this in?
It's all about you and your unicycling antics. Right? This
Yeah.
nose is
Aye,
hurting
yeah.
me, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's go then.
And she said she'd love to see you all perform. Right? How do you
Yeah.
feel about that? Good?
All right, thanks,
Okie dokie.
yeah.
Imagine this
Well, the
actually was a
call-
surprise
the
for him.
circus ring beckons. So better rush
And this
off
is
there.
how he reacts to
Standing back
things.
here. All right, we'll go and get your grease paint on.
All right.
Hello, Deborah. Right.
It could be he just reacts like that.
Jack in action. Now, all through this series, we've been watching people surprise themselves, learning to do all sorts of things they never thought they'd manage.
Yeah.
Now, a few weeks ago on this very show, I surprised a Mrs. Sylvia Napper. Sylvia works in an old people's home, and I made her an offer she could not refuse. Have a look at this. A hairdo makes wonders, doesn't it, girls? Yes. And just think, if you could do all those lovely ladies' have you ever done any hairdressing, Sylvia? None at all? None at all. Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to. Yes.
Anybody
Because
remember?
those ladies love you so much, and I know you do an awful lot for them. We thought nothing could be more than best for our Sylvia, and we have got the best. Yes, we're sending you on a course, actually, Sylvia, on a Vidal Sassoon course.
Oh, give us a second. Where's the... What am I there? 9 minutes in, right? Hold on.
Door for
Where's the... Oh, wait, it's got rid of the fucking suggestions at the side, this thing. That extension. Go to it. Oh, right, I can... Oh, right. Hold on. Hide video sidebar. No, don't do that. Good. Hide home feed. No, don't do that. Hide end screen feed. End screen. That's the only thing I want to hide. Yeah. Hide merch. Tickets. No, don't bother with that. No, that's all fine. Hide more from YouTube. I don't know. Disable autoplay. No, that's fine. Disable annotations. No, that's fine. Right. So, what's the one where she's wearing what you just saw there? It's like a kind of gold kind of thing. Hold on. Ah, good. It's the one where it isn't in the fucking thumbnail. So it's episode 3. It's a Frankie Howard one. Right. Right, that's her, Frankie Howard. That's the one with the knives. Right. And then that's nothing to do with anything. And then the train fucking thing. Her, she's nothing to do with. That's the same person. Horse. And then final. Right.
Sylvia Napper.
Done it about here. All right, we'll go and get your grease paint on. Go on.
Well, we'll be back soon to see our Jack in action. Now, all through this series, we've been watching people surprise themselves, learning to do all sorts of things they never thought they'd manage. Now, a few weeks ago on this very show, I surprised a Mrs. Sylvia Napper. Sylvia works in an old people's home, and I made her an offer she could not refuse. Have a look at this. A hairdo makes wonders, doesn't it?
Right. She's just saying that she spoke to this person a few weeks ago. That's it. So we're all right. It's all right. She didn't say she was on. She didn't say we saw it. It's all right. She didn't say that we saw it.
Yeah, and just think, if you could do all those lovely ladies.
Scylla was a Thatcherite, was she not? They all were. Her. Ted Rogers. Kenny fucking Everett. Despite clause 28. If I've got my chronology correct.
Have you ever done any hairdressing, Sylvia? None at all?
None at all.
Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to. Oh, an awful lot for them. We thought not going to. Yes, because those ladies love you so much, and I know you do an awful lot for them. We thought nothing could be more than best for our Sylvia, and we have got the best. Yes, we're sending you on a course, actually, Sylvia. On a Vidal Sassoon course. Yes, and it's going to take a few weeks, about maybe 5, maybe 6 weeks, and you're going to have a very special person supervising, teaching all the bit. In fact, he's the top man in Vidal Sassoon. He's known as the creative director. His name is Mark Hayes, and he's right here tonight. I want you to meet him. Come in, Mark.
The top man Vidal Sassoon is Vidal Sassoon. Died 2012, so still alive. Is there? That's the top man. The top man of Vidal Sassoon is Vidal Sassoon. Notable work, the 5-point cut. What's that then? As she says that in, I don't think that's a 5-point cut or whatever it is. She says that in Rosemary's Baby, remember? She gets a haircut. She says, it's Vidal Sassoon. He's the top man of Vidal Sassoon. Vidal Sassoon is.
He's known as the creative director. His name is Mark Hayes, and he's right here tonight. I want you to meet him. Come in, Mark.
Great days. He's known as the creative director. Back then, like, I like the sound of that. Creative
Say hello to
director. That sounds fancy.
Now, she's shaking, Mark. She is absolutely shaking. How do you think our Sylvia would do? Because she says you've had no experience at all.
Worked in a hairdresser's.
You've worked in brushing up the earth?
And sweeping up. And
sweeping up. And
Well,
that a reception.
we've all done that. We've all done that.
To start from the bottom.
Yes, but she's not going to be sweeping up there or being
Oh,
a
no,
receptionist, is she,
No,
Mark?
not at
Tell
all,
us
no.
a bit about it.
Well, what we're going to do, we're going to take you on a 5-week intensive course at the school in London. And it's the same course that we base all the training of our own staff on. And we'll be working on all the classic techniques that Vidal Sassoon employ on their clients and...
A racket.
Cut that out.
A scam.
Is that hairline to lay flat?
You pay us £10,000 to join the school. You can then go away and say that you have graduated from the Vidal Sassoon school, and then you go out there, and it's up to you to earn that money back.
You start to lift the occipital bone up.
10 grand.
So on Wednesday this morning, again, we're going to be working with a lot of versatility, but really trying to expand the shape within a haircut.
How's she doing, Sam? Well?
Very well. She actually, she's picked it up extraordinary well, I would say. She's got a real natural flair for it. And coupled with her enthusiasm, she's been a pleasure to teach, haven't you, Sylvia?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
I've shut the window so that it doesn't, there's not too much light on me, but I put the wee light on so that there's a bit of that, which you won't see anyway.
How's it going, Sylvia? All right?
Yes, fine, thanks.
Is it not... How's it going, Sylvia? All right?
Yes, fine, thanks.
Is it nice to be back with your young ladies?
It is, yes.
And they're looking a treat, aren't they?
Yeah,
These
they are.
hairstyles
They
are
look
coming on
great.
wonderful.
My left ear, love this.
There's your magazine, Joan.
Thank you very much.
Are you going out bopping tonight now you've had your hair done?
Yes, thank you.
Kind of all right.
Sylvia, look absolutely transformed. Your hair is gorgeous. Did you cut it yourself?
No. No, Sarah did it for me.
Sarah, the
What a
stylist.
fucking insult. Scylla, well, no daft. Scylla was hoping for a fucking laugh for the audience there. Did you cut it yourself? And then when everybody laughs, oh, stop it, that's not nice. God, what are they like? Sorry about that. No, mate, because, you know, I thought you'd be able to do that. You know, like, that's what they sort of teach you. That wasn't nice, Scylla. Would you think I would say something like that? What have I done to her? What have I ever done to you? Why would I do that? Why would you... I'm hurt that you thought... You think I would... I'll right, I suppose I'll go away then if I'm not welcome here. I don't know what I've... Everyone, I don't know what I've said. See Twitch, by the way, it's fucking full of people like that, isn't it? It's full of the most fucking conniving fucking mind gamers on the planet. No, I don't mean yous. Oh, but why would you think I would say that? Like, I'm hurt that you... Why have you hurt their feelings? They've not said it. And no, it's okay. Just, they're entitled to feel that way. Just, I don't know what. I just said, oh, I said your hair's nice. Did you cut it yourself? And they said, what's that supposed to mean? I don't really know. I'm going to deactivate my Twitter account for a while I reconnect with the grass. No, don't go. No, I'm away now. Bye. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm away to hold my breath until it hurts. No, don't. Come back. Just apologise. I didn't fucking do anything. Just apologise. Just for the sake of, for God's sake. All right. Well, I don't know what I've done, but I'm sorry. So you admit it then? Well, I don't know. Why did you say sorry for something you've not done? Well, just to kind of oil the wheels, make things move along and insincere. Huh?
Did you enjoy your course?
Very much. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was an experience.
It really was. It looked absolutely fantastic. I would have liked to have done one of those courses myself.
Fantastic.
Well, as you know, Sylvia, surprise, surprise, had to pay for your course for Vidal Sassoon. Yes, they did, but good old Vidal Sassoon. He said, oh, we're not having any of that. And they've actually made that donation to the Croft Home.
Lovely.
Just for
Great.
you.
Oh,
So,
it's
yeah.
very nice. Oh, they're lovely people. They really are. They're fantastic.
So with that money, Sylvia, you'd be able to buy washstands, hair dryers,
Oh,
and everything to do all the girls' hair.
Oh, it's
and the
marvellous.
fellas as well.
Wait.
Lovely.
It's lovely.
Well, it's all congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
You've
Is she seriously saying that, you were going to have to pay for that? But we've got Vidal to say, well, Vidal will, don't worry about it. Is that what she's seriously trying to say? No, I can, one click and I can make this mono, right, it's fine. The show was going to pay, but now she's saying, oh, with that money you can do this and do that, but it was never her money to be...
With that money, Sylvia, you'd be able to buy washstands, hair dryers, and everything to do all the girls' hair.
Oh, it's
What do you mean with that money you'll be... But that was always going to donate it to charity. Oh, her charity. Oh, I see, right.
And the fellas as well. Isn't that lovely?
We're going to stick with the left ear for another minute, and if it's no fucking sorted itself out, we're going mono all the way.
lovely.
Well, it's all congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
You've done ever so well. Thanks a lot, Sylvia.
Thank you.
It's just that, see if I click that now, it'll remain mono for the rest of the episode. It's this matter.
Well, now from her cutting to her raising. Remember last week in our Who Done It? The great Andolini became the late Andolini. Or did he? Our tale of mystery and murder.
But now
was
it's a lot
saved.
quieter, because it's like taking, like, say, one of the quiet ones and... Hold on. This is an absolute fuck up,
For the
this.
benefit of Valerie Eccles, who reckons that she can solve any whodunit. Well, I have Valerie Eccles' solution here in
How's
this
that?
envelope. And while I read it and find out if she has cracked it, here for the benefit of all you amateur detectives is my old friend Shaw Taylor to reconstruct the crime and show you who really done it.
It's fine. So it doesn't matter if it's stereo. Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, you've set a real teaser there, Scylla. But if the viewers have been keeping them peeled, they might have spotted all the clues.
Is it still loud? It's tad loud. It's fine, says somebody. One comment after another. It's a bit louder, right?
Let's go back to the beginning and reconstruct what happened.
The death of this unfortunate man, Andolini, was intended to look like suicide, which is a...
Oh, aye, so it was. If I... We need to get this right. 1442, if I do that... Hold on, I know that's probably loud as fuck now. If I go here... Turn that gain off, put that on.
No, no.
Look, you look thoroughly, of course, as the soon to the
Right, left ear.
and everything to do all the girls' hair and the to her raising. Remember, oh dear,
Suicide, which is a tragedy, but...
It might sort itself out. It's still kind of mostly on the left.
This man, Andolini, was intended to look like suicide, which is a tragedy, but it's not a crime. But who commits suicide when he's
Right,
already
I'll sort
booked
this
two
out.
tickets worth £3,000 for the holiday of a lifetime? And when he and his wife...
It's just a moment.
So why...
It's on the left ear, even right up to there. So I'm just going to go... Click on that.
Tragedy.
Then do that, then do that.
But it's not a crime. But who commits suicide when he's already booked two tickets worth £3,000 for the holiday of a lifetime?
£3,000.
And when he and his wife were about to receive...
Is that all right?
Now then.
It's just got to be a
when
bit
he's already
muffled, it's just the way
booked
it is.
two tickets worth £3,000 for the holiday of a lifetime.
Iceman and Joel, the saying, thanks for subs. No one makes me laugh like you do. Glad to fucking hear it.
And when he and his wife were about to receive an inheritance. Now then, what about this wife? Andolini told Scylla he was single.
I mean, have you got any wife or, you know, children you'd like to say goodbye to now?
No, not at the moment.
So why did the dead man have a photograph and a letter, both mentioning his wife? Incidentally, did you notice the signature on the suicide note was different from that on the photograph? That was no suicide. It was murder. But of who? Andolini couldn't have escaped from a box with no trap door and appeared in the audience in less than 20 seconds, however good a magician he is.
I fucking could have. What you on about? How do we know it didn't have a fucking trap door? Philly, thanks for sub.
A witness said a man entered the room just as the knives were going in. But that man was David Mason, who'd been on the outside broadcast earlier, and he's completely innocent. I suggest the dead man was not the great Andolini. Did you notice that the lipstick trace Scylla left was on the wrong cheek? He certainly looked like Andolini. An identical twin, maybe? Remember, the solicitors...
I thought that was a bit fucking extreme. A bit like, oh, you know, making a pure big deal of it.
Letter said, you have always been the favourite. But how did the twin get into the audience? The answer, of course, is he was there all the time. This was Giorgio Andolini, the man who stood to inherit the money. But then, who killed him? And why? The twin brother, Roberto, stood to gain the most. He had the motive, but he was in the box. So he must have had an accomplice. If so, who? Well, Giorgio's wife had to turn up with him to claim the inheritance. And who could have got Giorgio to the studio without suspicion but his lovely wife? Now, let's look at what happened in that audience. This is how Giorgio Andolini died.
Oh, dear, come on, you signal that first. There's the elder. It's going in now, Andolini. What? Wait, quick, open. Oh, gosh, oh, my goodness me, open the...
The perfect crime. Roberto Andolini, a single man, is seen to commit suicide.
I'm coming.
Only it was Giorgio who died, was murdered, so that his wife and her lover, his twin brother Roberto, could claim his inheritance and leave for Acapulco.
There you are. Obvious, wasn't it? But I wonder how many viewers solved the crime. Even more important, how did Valerie make out? Well, you've got the envelope, Scylla.
Oh, Valerie, she's done it. It was in the envelope. Yes, she had it first time. Monica Petrie, well done, Valerie. And we've got another little surprise for you. You'll be very worried. Don't worry.
We've got another wee surprise for you. You know how your family, you know how you hide that sadness for your family because your other family in Australia was wiped out, snuffed out with that what, earthquake or something. Well, we've found it's a cousin, your husband, well, your ex-husband, you know, the deed one's cousin, who he hadn't seen for quite a while, good few weeks, and he's here. Do you want to meet him? He's here as in London, you know. We just thought we'd check with you if you want, if you care. No, I'm alright. We thought that. Alright then. Would you want to go back to your seat or just, do you want to leave? Leave.
It's quite nice. It's your very own Sherlock Holmes kit. There's the deer stalker. With your magnifying glass. Oh yes, don't you look smashing? You're going to get, yes, have a hat, have a good one. And there's the pipe. You will have to provide your own violin though.
Oh, I can't play that.
You can't play that? Well, thank God there's something you can't do. You've solved every crime ever since. Well done, love.
Thank you very much.
Well, now, talking of dressing up, I had a letter the other day about two lovely ladies, Peggy Shaw and May Balther, who do just that, among other things, to raise money for charity. Now, they've helped to send a little brain-damaged boy for special treatment. And they've raised cash for the local hospital for children in need. And the list, I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, goes on and on. Well, the letter came from Mandy Weir, who works with our Peggy and May at the Morn Clothing Company in Larne, Northern Ireland. And that's where I went to surprise them last week.
How's the volume?
Peggy!
How's the volume? It's alright? Right.
Peggy!
What the fuck is she wearing? Do you know, see if you wore that, you would feel daft. But it would feel so good that you wouldn't care. Ocelot and DK, thanks for subs. I'm Dane Bra. Philly, thanks for sub.
May! Oh, come on, May, come on. Just May, isn't it?
And a lining of the space shuttle.
Come on, May, get up there, girl. And you're not getting out of it, come on, you.
Listen to that place.
Surprise, surprise, girls.
The fucking, look at that, man. Look at this big bit here. Kind of reminds me of Gladiator jacket, armor. I keep fucking looking at this in the stream. Armor jacket, or is it fucking Vivian? There it is. Look. I've actually got it. Makes me that. Can I see it any bigger? Fucking shite. Armor jacket, Vivian Westwood. Reminds me of that. Do you know, one day, remember seeing people wearing these things, that one, I've seen people wearing that one. When I was like a teenager, John Richmond stuff as well, and it cost a fucking fortune. You had no chance of ever having it like that. where I grew up. You could remove one of the arms, that kind of thing. You know, like, I thought it looked fucking magic. A lot of the colours are all kind of fucking shite and everything, but... You know, there's that kind of gap underneath it. I thought it looked fucking brilliant. Remember seeing somebody had that jacket on, one of the arms removed, and where John Richmond destroy top kind of tattoo thing, so you could see that, and you had that jacket, and then when they get a grips of the fucking all the rest of it. Now that I've made something in my life, I'm going to go and snap up these things on eBay. I'm going to wear the lot of it. I want to be able to fit into it. I'm going to wear the lot of it. And I've said it before, but Fury Murray's, which is the under-18s club that I used to go to when I was about 14, 15, they would wear it in, you see one or two folk wearing them in there, right? A 15-year-old wearing like a fucking £600 jacket. They're going to bulldoze that fucking building, I think. It's this club, you would get in, sometimes you fucking wouldn't. It's quite hard to get in sometimes. And it changed into Fury Murray's kind of area, a student place that I went back to when I was like in late teens. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sneak in that building wearing that new gear. And I'm going to like stand about inside. Like that. Kind of posing. Sad. I've got to just kick about. Take pictures. I took pictures of my old primary school. I went for a cycle once years ago, and my old primary school was shut down, and I sneaked in and took some pictures, and then about 6 months later or something, it got fucking burnt down. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do? Scale? Was it S? Control S? I'll put me down here. I'll put me there. I'll put me there. There. Oh no, I've got to go there. Oh, I've done the wrong thing completely. Right, undo. 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 Undo again. And undo. And then undo again. Go here. And then do that. And then do that. That's my old primary school. Right, and then bring yourself down there. The pole crusher would happen round about there. Can I click on that? No, I can't actually see it. Pole crusher would happen about there. At the other side, it was symmetrical. This bit here would come out. There would be a kind of like a wee roof thing there, and a pole that held it up. And that's where people would get the pole crusher. That is. So the older boys would grab one of the younger boys, carry them, and then sort of bring them up to the fucking pole with their legs spread, and like ram them into it, so the pole hit against their cock and balls. Or they'd be like pure like, you know, the legs would be spread, you know, be held up, and it'd be like just pull that, heave, heave like that. They grabbed me once, and I was like, no, and they let me go. Cruel fucking rituals. The pole crusher. Anyway, so I broke in. Kinda broke in through that there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, right click. Transform. Fit to screen, stretch to screen. Control F is what I want. Oh, gee, either it is, alright, so it's one of them. That was already kind of like that, right? That was already like that, so I got in. And then I went in. And that was the old kind of, what was that? Like gym sort of place. See, if you've ever read or listened to my autobiography, and I talked about how there was a kind of Sunday school fucking thing, and then some boys chucked in, they chucked in a mini rocket because it was like run about. Oh fuck! What's going on? Oh, Jesus, that's annoying. It was run about Guy Fawkes time. Like they would fucking snap off the stick of the mini rocket and then chuck that in, so it would just go fucking everywhere. It was in there. These windies up at the top, they would open. They'd have to be kind of open a wee bit, and you could get up on the roof up there and chuck stuff in. Fucking magic. I once whacked my horns against that. I'm even going to. I whacked my fucking horns against that metal bit. I was running. It was freezing like one winter, and I was running up and down the I ran out the kind of cloakroom bit, and I whacked my horns against that fucking metal bit there, and it was just this memory that I've got. Like running at one end and swinging and coming back and swinging, and then I fucking whacked. Like, your horns are already red with the cold, and I just went like that, fucking whacked right against the metal. I still remember it. Hey, look at this, everybody. Look. There's a corridor that means nothing to you because it wasn't your school. What else? I think that was one of my classrooms. I remember it. That's only mean anything to you. Really? I really mean anything. I only mean anything to you, but there it is anyway. A good fucking school for climbing up. Climb up the drain pipe, get up that bit there. And then you climb up to that higher bit, and then you can climb right up to the fucking roof. And that was the entrance. And I remember when I was wee, my first day of school, I think they had something there that was like a kind of wee, no porta cabin, but a kind of outdoor, sort of away from the main building. Bit for like primary ones or something. I remember I was late. If I remember correctly, I was late for my very first fucking day because I was holding the gate open for everybody. I don't remember getting into trouble for it or anything like that, but I remember just like that, holding it open. And that's basically how my life has went. Anytime I've done anything for anybody else, it's backfired. Backfired. See that? I once climbed up that. All the way up. Tried to get out of the top bit, up there. Fell. Fell back. Right on my fucking back. Winded. I was like, "Ugh!" Somebody's trying to pick me up. I was like, don't touch me. Is that everything? That's everything. Stupid wee arty fucking pictures that nobody gives a fuck about. Right. I've actually got something in my eye. This is if I'm greeting, but honestly. Like,
I've got a little bit of chat to say to you. I have, because, oh, you two girls, aren't you? So, do you want what? Do you want perhaps? Oh, I heard about you went to your daughter's wedding. How did it go, Chuck? Lovely. Where's the act? Oh.
What a fucking laugh they are having there.
Come on.
Yay! See, so it's all right.
Steve Weir wrote and told me all about it. Right, old Mandy, come here, Mandy. Now, Mandy, you wrote this lovely letter telling me all about these girls, didn't you, Chuck? Yes, I did. Yes. And Mandy told me that you do an awful lot of work for charity. Stop laughing at me with this. They said that you make all these silly costumes and raise all this money for charity. Is that right? Well, because of Mandy's letter, I'm here to sing you a syllagram.
Oh, good, good.
Who's the one that's madly, passionately in love with Cliff Richard? Well, May and Peggy, guess where we're going?
Well, forget about that. You're going to sing... I don't think it'll be Summer Holiday because it's March. Living Doll, maybe. Living Doll, probably. By the way, let's see if the audio sorted itself out. What, about 20 minutes 47? Refresh it. 20 minutes.
Well, because of Mandy's letter, I'm here to sing...
Has that sorted itself out?
...a syllagram. Now, who's the one that's madly, passionately
I think it's
in love
fucking
with
mono
Cliff
anyway.
Richard? Well, May and Peggy, guess where we're going? As you're such Cliff Richard fans, especially you.
I like him too.
We are going out in the country. That's one of Cliff's favourite songs. It's mine too. Is it yours? Yes. Okay, girls, come on, let's...
Cliff Richard sued Belle and Sebastian for copying that song.
Go.
Oh, I don't have sued, but he definitely got to claim some money.
It's a bit too much to bear, and you need someone to lean on. When you look, there's no one.
I think they admit it. I think they were like, aye, we did this bit.
Out in the country, you're gonna find me. We out in the country.
Squeezer Soup says Belle and Sebastian are wanks. You're a wank, maybe. Maybe you're a wank. I can't have any libel. No libel and slander in the chat. I'll follow. All art is derivative, says Oscillating Todger. Do you know who says that? Con artists, rip-off merchants, fakes and snakes, plagiarists, thieves. That's who says that. In a way, yes, it's true. But to go like that, there's that tune. There's my fucking tune. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Come on. And also there's just coincidences. Chimp says only ever actually said by people defending actual plagiarism. Hurry! Hurry! We Yoda going through the tunnel thing through the pipe in Revenge of the Sith. Hurry!
And the day is fine, and these lovely girls are friends of mine. The
Hurry!
stream is a palm and wine in the country.
And then, of course, you can put that right there, Kylie singing Santa Baby. Only about a month now. Some people have said that there's already Christmas stuff in like Sainsbury's or something. There's Jesus. If you drew that, people would say, I think you got the arms wrong. I don't think that's right. I know, but Jake, it's big, it makes it... No, but I think that's no... I think you got the dimensions wrong there, the ratio wrong. Yeah, that's really... That's real.
We'll take a break now, but we'll be back in a mo for a visit to the circus and a surprise for somebody sitting right here in our audience. So, see you in a couple of minutes.
Think of the power she's got. Oh, I know something about you. Well, I know everything about you. I've been told about you. And getting to do all this again and again and again and again and again and doing this. I'm surprised she done it. She didn't turn into Mary a monster. That's what she should be commended for. Know about what should, you know, like rude to fucking airline staff and no getting up a table that was booked by somebody else or whatever else she's meant to have done, a bit rude or something like that. She should be commended for not being worse. Exactly, could have been much worse. That's why you shouldn't fucking, that's why you shouldn't fucking bother trying to come across as good or try to be good or anything like that. There's no fucking point. There's no point. You should see if you're just a naturally good person, nice person, and you like people and all the rest of it. I would, if you're in the public eye, I would, on a PR level, I would advise you to be a bit of a fucking dickhead. If not in reality, at least put stories out about how you did this and you did that and you've said this, and just keep a kind of constant, maybe every week, every month, a wee tweet about that looks fucking shite. You know, just something a bit prickly about you, so that if it ever comes out that you said this to somebody, you did that, then it's all in context. It's all in context. As I said before, it's the difference between, say, what's her name? Lizzo, was it? What happened to Lizzo? And the difference between Lizzo and Snoop Dogg. Is that his name? Is it just Snoop? Is it something else? So I remember Snoop Doggy Dogg. Like what is it? He killed somebody or was there when somebody got killed? Fuck knows, right? And I remember somebody said, some woman said something to him on Twitter, I think it was, and I think he said something like, I'll get out my fucking knife and do this to you, or something like that. I remember him like hitting out with some kind of threat to stab some woman or something on Twitter. I remember it like years ago. I think, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But see, because of maybe the lyrics he comes out with, or you sort of go, well, that's just what he's like. Nobody gave a fuck. I remember it. I remember at the time thinking, look what he's just fucking either tweeted or something like that. But because you're just going like that, oh, that's what he's like. nobody gives a fuck. Almost in a kind of cartoonish sort of way. And then there's, like, you know, with Olympic, what do you may call it, the torch and all the rest of it. But is it Lizzo? Allegedly. But Lizzo came across as being on ice. And, I don't know, body positive or, you know, things like that. And then, when she's exposed, allegedly, for, like, not being nice to the dancers or saying to some dancer you need to lose weight or something like that. That's it. Finished. She's finished. Ellen was the worst for it. Or, like, you know, somebody like that, because you're like, here's who I am. I'm this pure nice person, and I'm all about this and all about that. And then everybody who's like, they can only deal with nice things and nice people and good, here we've got a perfect fucking human being. Once that's fucking challenged in some way, or corrupted in some way, or fucked up in some way, or just isn't true, exposed as no being quite right, that's it. The whole fucking thing comes tumbling down. But if you're known for being like that, if you're known for going like that, fucking shut up and I'll fucking cut your throat. If you're like that all the time, then people are just like, that's what I like. You could hear something you're used to being, no dodgy, but just a bit fucking, I don't know, rough. Saying something rough or finding out they've treated somebody a bit like this, or they've said that, people kind of just sort of shrug it off because you're just like, oh, but that's what I like, you know? That's what I like. It's like, kind of like if you think of Christina Aguilera and you heard or Mariah Carey, or you hear stories about you're not allowed to look at her. And she sort of said this to her staff, and she sort of said that. It kind of felt like, well, that's what they're... Oh, well, you're right. These stories were out very early. I remember hearing things like that the second I heard about them. So if you find out something later, do you know, they're actually like this. I think it's to do with if somebody comes across as a liar, fake in some way. They try to come across like they're this, and it turns out they're no. I think that seems... I keep talking about this every fucking 6 months or something. It's interesting to me. When a woman is assertive, they tend to be branded as difficult. What I mean is, specifically what I'm talking about is, see if, say, Christina Aguilera... I know she's like fucking, for like 20 fucking years ago, really, or 25 years ago, kind of big time, I mean. But if it came out that she said to one of her dancers, you need to lose weight, everybody would be like that. Because you think that she maybe would say something like that. But if you come across as the sort of person who would never say something like that, in fact, you would sack somebody if they even thought it, and then you're the one that's fucking saying it, that's it. People don't like fucking hypocrites. So, what you need to do is just put wee things out now and again, making sure you don't come across as too perfect, even if you're perfect. You need to put that out there. And so the problem with Scylla is that maybe she didn't put that out enough. And also just having that much power. I'm surprised that in that position she didn't turn out worse. But because people are like, oh, she's less than fucking perfect, she was cheeky to some staff, she didn't get up that table. any one of yous in Silla's position of power would be absolutely corrupted to your core. You'd be having people killed. You would, at the end of each programme, say, do you know that person? Do you remember them from 3 episodes ago? You know, the one who found her dad, who, you know, had to go away and came back. Bring her to me. And then, you know, or bring him to me. Bring them both to me. And then you'd be like that. Garrot them. Like Vincent Price in the film Mask of the Red Death. You'll be familiar with that, surely. Village. Nah, we're not getting to see it, you know. We're not getting... Garrot. How do you spell garrot? Bastard. Mask of the Red Death. Film. Garrot 2 hours. Is that it there? It's on Daily Motion. No. He's a fucking horrible bastard in it. He's at like the kind of lord of some village or something. Stays at a nearby castle, something like that. And like he goes to some fucking father, some da, something like that. I don't know what he's done. Disagreed with Vincent Price's character, and Vincent Price is like that. Garrot him, something like that. Which means, what is it, like fucking strangle him? Yours would be like that.
Hello and welcome back. And before we do anything else, let's go back to Jerry Cottle's circus because the ringmaster is announcing the clown.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Cottle's circus
Circuses are
presents
fucking
for your
shite.
entertainment, the Carl Orry Company and the Cycling Dunfords.
Clowns are shite and nobody likes them. You just get the feeling they're going to bring an animal and start torturing it, don't you? Do you know what I need to do? You know what I need to do with
You can't do that! You can't
the
do
circuses?
that! Jack, I'm sorry. We got the ladder now, hold the steps, hold the steps.
See if you told me that a circus
You got the ladder.
was like that. Right, I'd go to it.
Sorry, what can I say? But he wasn't very tall.
If you told me a circus was all this kind of physical stuff and then banging into each other and all that sort of stuff, like kind of panto, you know, that falling air and fucking, that's, you know, doing that sort of stuff, and a bit of trapeze stuff, you know, a wee bit of that kind of acrobatic sort of stuff if they need to. But see, like fucking like a horse going round in a circle and somebody standing on a horse, so fuck. Tightrope walking, so fuck. But if you made WWE but with clowns, see something like that would be good. But as long as none of these clowns, they should put it on the poster. They should put pictures on the poster. This is what it looks like. We will not take anyone from the audience.
about the circus. You can never tell what's going to happen next. But I'm sorry, you're covering all that rubbish. No, that's me friend. Sit down, have a cup of tea.
What's that, so Bob?
Now, in the circus, they make lovely tea. They do make smashing tea. It's ever so nice. Let's see. Oh, I've got the big mug, right? Got the little mug.
Aye, what's with the
Lovely,
kilts?
thank you very much. Oh, that's smashing. Oh, it's nice tea. Oh, you'll enjoy this, Jack. It really is nice. I think one of the important things about...
You see, that doesn't work. What about all the people behind? They can't see what's going on.
I'm all nice and dry. No, I'm all lovely and dry. I can't help it. No, one of the books. But you see, but that pass! Company featuring Bob Carroll Gees and Jake Dunford. Thank you. Come on, girls. Take him out. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to... Who hates bulls? We're going to torture the bull.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's one big circus for our Bob, but right now, let's go...
He wants to punch the bear. Quality banter, thanks to sub. Missing my hit of 321 streams. The mixture of opioids and antidepressants aren't much relief. Have you tried good old-fashioned booze? There's a reason why it's been around for so long. There's a reason why it's so popular.
Over to our daring young man on the searchline. Yes, it's Gordon Burns.
I wonder if he'll be back.
Not a safety net in sight. But straight away, news that the police have been after me. But I ain't done nothing, honest, Gov. But Dave Atwell from the Hampshire Constabulary believes that we can help him track down a certain Peter Lowther Clements. Now, he has done something, but it's something to be proud of. In November 1987, Peter rescued a drowning man from the sea when the man's boat was struck by a hydrofoil as it entered Cowes Harbour on the Isle of Wight.
He brings a bit of intellect to the programme, doesn't he? He hits it with a bit of humour that isn't he... You know, I ain't done nothing, Gov. You know that? He hits it with the kind of wee lines like he refers to things, but he doesn't really act it out. He just sort of refers to it. You know, it's that kind of, you know, yes, you know, just sort of say the line, you know, but not really, you know, just refers to comedy things rather than actually is funny. And that makes him, that's Radio 4 humour. I kind of like wordplay, shit like that. He brings a bit of kind of intellect, highbrow sort of comedy for the smart arses.
Peter was on board. His boat was struck by a hydrofoil as it entered Cowes Harbour on the Isle of Wight. Peter was on board the hydrofoil and dived into the water, supporting the man until he could be brought on board. Later, in May 1988, the Royal Humane Society tried to contact Peter, but discovered that he'd left his old address in Southampton. Now, they want to present a bravery award to him, but just can't find him anywhere. So they asked the Hampshire Constabulary to help. They, in turn, contacted us, and we're now asking you. If anyone knows where Peter Clements has moved to, then please ring us. We'd love him to get that richly deserved bravery award.
Like, start again.
Now, take a look at these. Not mine, you understand, nor even hers.
Oh, your secret is safe with me now.
Plenty of ventilation. They are, in fact, the sailors. They've been sent to us by Stanley Patrick from Kettering. In 1940, during the evacuation of Dunkirk, Stanley was on board HMS Wakeful when it was torpedoed, and Stanley was pulled out of the water dripping wet and taken on board HMS Calcutta, where a kindly sailor loaned him his shorts to wear. Now, the name inside the waistband, if you can see it here, is either CS or GS Young. So if Mr. Young is watching and would like his old shorts back, then ring Searchline. We've got them here. We'll send them to you. And next, here's another seaside.
Just leave it in the past. Burn the shorts. Let's just move on. Terrible time. It was a terrible time. Yes, friendships were forged in that hell. Yes. Right, come on now. Come on.
This is a photograph of Luke Walsh when he served as a machine gunner on this motor torpedo boat number
Yes, man.
49, they didn't have names, in the 35th Flotilla based at Felixstowe in 1945. He's looking for his old skipper, Lieutenant Harry Ashby from Derby, and also Sub-Lieutenant Barlow from Blackpool. Luke would like to find them so that he can hand over the ship's white ensign, which he has kept all these years, ever since it sort of fell into his kit bag. So if either of them are watching, then give us a call. Now, here's our first personal appeal.
My name...
Right, wait, hold on. Right, 2043. I'm going to refresh this, because let's see if we can get the normal fucking sound back.
Fell into his kit bag. Our first personal appeal.
Right.
My name is Jason Green. I'm looking for my nan's sister, Vera Eileen Stannard. My nan's name is Sheila May Stannard. She last see Vera in Chinkford, 1953. So if you know Vera, can you please contact the search line?
Please ring us on 01 222 8070. I shall be back later on with more searchline items and also with the latest on who we've found since last week. But right now, we're going back to Scylla, who I know is off on holiday tomorrow. You might like to take these with you.
I think we're up more Bobby Street, don't you think? We shall see you later, Gordon. All right.
Yes,
Good banter. Good banter.
Well, you know, we've been so busy on this series, dashing up and down the country. There were times when I didn't know whether I was on foot or horseback. And the things our Bob got up to. Well, just have a look at this. Jim Preston is an American airman serving in this country.
Oh, we're off on a fox hunt. Yay! Do you remember what I said about fucking torturing animals? And here it is. George, thanks the sub. Loving your new scruffy look, Brian. Keep up the great content. You're very welcome. I mean, it won't be like a real one. It'll be like a humane one where they should try and find a bin bag full of like rubbish, and that gets dragged about, and that they've got to follow that. That's what it'll be. Don't worry.
He wrote and told us that she wanted him to do something typically English.
So you're set for your day in the English countryside? Well, we're actually in the village of...
There it is. Typically English.
Here in Buckinghamshire. And to look at you, Jim, I mean, you're in the pink, I've had a drink. Now, it's time to meet your mount, I think. So I'll put that down, and I'll get your trusty steed out. Down, boy, down. Oh, stop it, behave. Down, down. You're going to have a really good time, because she's a very good horse. And very sturdy, and that's yours for the day.
Could you say loud and clear, Bob, what this is that they're participating in, please? Because it's not really been said. Have they said this? Fox hunting. Have they said it yet? Have they said the words fox hunt yet?
These members of the Chackmore Chase have raised hundreds of thousands of pounds for children's charities.
Aww.
Annual hunt. Hundreds of thousands of pounds for children's charities with their annual hunt.
What a mental... What a mental... Their annual hunt, was it Chatmoor? Chase? What did they say?
Thousands of... These members of the Chackmore Chase have...
The what? Chatmore, maybe. Chatmore. No. Chatmore. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. You know what they are.
Raised hundreds of thousands of pounds for children's charities with their annual hunt.
Right, so you want us to stop that? Chakmore. Charity chase. What's this then? The 1985 Honda hunt. Right, what's this then? A friend of mine who was at a camera on ITV filmed. Right. So. All right. It was unlucky to suffer its fire, followed by the stray bullet that killed its teacher. And what the fuck is this? What? Stray bullet that killed its teacher? You what? Right. What is it then? Will dress as huntsman. Right. In pursuit of pantomime foxes. And when they're no doing that, what are they doing? Not so bad, but you know, what are they doing for the rest of the year? What is that? Right. Right. Where are these dogs for, do you know what I mean? They obviously do it for fucking real every other time. They just get their dogs in for somewhere else. Imagine the dogs fucking tore you to pieces. How long do you think you could last against a pack of dogs like that? They're wee, but you know, a number of them, look at that, look. I would think it's like 5 of them to get you all at one time, just fucking start breaking their fucking snouts. What you want to do is make an example of one of them. Do you think a dog, if you tore apart one dog in front of other dogs, do you think that would scare them away? Do you think dogs are able to think like that? Do you think like if you managed to get one and fucking went like that, you got your hands in its mouth like that, fucking tore its jaw apart, ripped it and fucking punched it into its throat or something, and it's yelping and all the rest of it, there's fucking blood everywhere. Do you think the other dogs will go like, fuck this, and run away? Or would they go like that? We need to kill him even more because it's us that's going to be next. This is cosy. It's not very jovial. I mean, if you're in a situation where they're attacking you, I don't mean just walk up to a random fucking dog. I mean, these bastards. I don't care if they've been trained today and it's no their fault. Well, they're here now, and I'm here now. And if they try to fucking get me, it's over for them. If it's between me and them. If it's between me and them. I would respect after tearing to pieces. I would respectfully, you know, go like that. We just like to give forgiveness, thanks and forgiveness to this canine for its life. It was a good adversary, you know, stuff like that. Bury it, get a good burial, you know, that kind of thing. He was like, aye, a very good boy, very, very good boy. Who's a good boy? Like that. I was thinking recently, you know, I heard that, see if a staffy clamps onto your fucking arm, pit bull or something like that, one way to get it off is to stick your finger up its arse. I've heard that makes it let go. What if that's not true and you end up putting your finger up the dog's arse and nothing happens? So not only have you got this fucking thing clamping onto your face or whatever, you've got your fucking finger up a dog's arse. I'm sure you wouldn't care that much. If you've got this dog clamping onto your face, you wouldn't care. But it's just, you could do without it. You could do without that extra wee, like, and you'd feel it, do you know what I mean? It'd be all warm and tight. Brian Murray, Trev, thanks for subs. I wish I could watch your show anywhere though. It's on iPlayer. Limmy's show is. Thank you very much, Monkey Bram, thanks for sub. Sounds like an excuse someone made up when they were caught with their finger up a dog's arse. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Now, who here can see a potential health and safety disaster? Yep, somebody's already said it. Tail gets sucked under the tyre. If fucking hell, if that fucking look at him, look, he just looks like somebody about to have a terrible accident, doesn't he? That kind of, you know, utterly fucking oblivious to what's about to happen to him. He's just like that. You can imagine, it's the sort of video you'd watch again and again. Look how he's unaware, look. The ears flapping about. That tail, easily, in one of these sort of bumps, touches that, gets slightly stuck to it, fucking under it goes, the tail gets fucking yanked. That means he gets fucking yanked right back, and then possibly sort of brought under the fucking tyre for a moment. Like gone behind the tyre, then fucking under the whole thing. Whole thing would just go fucking spin. You'd be severely injured. You might get away with it. Maybe the tail just fucking rips off and that's it. You might not even get flung off the thing. That's because of the Sun headline, Freddie Starr ate my hamster. Or maybe it's the News of the World.
Such a sweet little furry thing, our Bob, isn't he? Anyway, Easter's a little early this year. Such a sweet little furry thing, our Bob, isn't he?
So this is where everybody's making like, yes.
Anyway, Easter's a little early this year, and that's all because of a letter we received from 4 9-year-old girls up there at Cams Lane County Primary School in Radcliffe near Manchester.
No up there to me, down there. Hold on, 32 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's see if the sound has sorted itself out.
Cams Lane County.
Nope.
Primary School in Radcliffe near Manchester. Now, they wrote in about their teacher, Mrs. Morris. So our Bob surprised her during assembly.
We've got about 16 minutes left here.
Morning. Sorry about the intrusion, Mrs. Carter.
In this final episode of the
Hello.
80s.
Morning, children. I'll probably get a million lines for this, I will, and detention. I'm looking for Mrs. Morris. Which is Mrs. Morris? Mrs. Morris, surprise.
Never had detention in my school.
Surprise, surprise. Quiet, please! I know all about you, Mrs. Morris. When you were at school, you were a bit of a singing star, weren't you? In fact, you sang a song called The Angels Rolled the Stone Away. And you even made a record of it, didn't you? Made a record and everything. Sit. And where's Stephanie? Come up here, Stephanie Barr. Come here, Stephanie. Up here, that's it. Come here, Stephanie. Isn't she lovely? Come and stand here next to me. Now, Stephanie, do you know what we're going to do? You wrote this letter, didn't you?
Yes.
And because you thought Mrs. Morris was such a lovely teacher.
Yes.
And to thank her very much. You got a lot to say, haven't you, Stephanie? Well, do you know what we're going to do today?
No.
We are going to make a record specially for Mrs. Morris. We are going to reissue...
What's his moustache all about? I'm not doing some sort of fucking Hitler thing here. Between my nose and my top lip, one finger. That. Stephen King. It's like that. Look at his fingers though. He's actually got quite a distance between the nose and the top lip. Is that why he's got that moustache? To sort of bridge it a wee bit to kind of... to sort of make it... hidden the filter. Optical illusion. I mean, look there. That's a kind of... Actually, it's a bit that. I think he's like that. Look, that's what Bob would look like. Remember him in Creepshow? Chris, thanks to £3. Oh, that's right. Telling a story about the dog that kept trying to shag me and led it in a garden knew it was full of cats. I'm ashamed of that. I used to sort of boast about that, and I've since come to feel bad. Spectral Monkey, thanks to subs. Thanks again. When I was, what age was I? Maybe 10 or something like that. There was this dog that kept following me about on my street. And it kept, like, it was trying to sort of shag my leg all the time. You know, it was like pure, like, right up to me. What kind of dog was it? Like a, I don't know, like a... I don't know what you would call it, kind of fluffy sort of dog, but kind of medium size. Kind of golden looking, but no. That was probably no wee. You know, it was like about, I don't know. It wasn't just like doing it at my fucking ankles. It was like, you know, it could jump right up and like if it stood up and tried to wrap around us, it's fucking head would be up to like my chest or something, that kind of thing. A spaniel, something like spaniel dog. Bigger than that. bigger than that. No, kinda. Aye, bigger than that. You know that kinda. Look at that stabby hound. What's that? Springer Spaniel. It wasn't a fucking pedigree. On Can Modric. Large. Aye, maybe like one of these ones. Stabby hound. Just try to get an idea of the size of it. You know, like one of these fucking... No, bigger than that, actually. In fact, that might be quite big. Can we see a human fucking part? No, bigger than that, if it's that pup. Steady on. Something like that, right? It was a bit bigger. I think it was a bit bigger. A bit bigger. Kept trying to fucking shag me up and down the street. Fucking annoying me. And I happened to know that at the end of my street, there was a woman who had about like fucking 8 cats. And she had this big garden. And the cats were fucking everywhere. I was only 10. I wouldn't do this now, right? I wouldn't do this now. I thought, I know what I'm doing. And I went in there. I went in the front gate. The dog followed me, still trying to shag me. And I walked into that garden. And the cats honestly appeared like, you know, like some sort of cartoon where it was daytime, right? But you know, like some sort of cartoon where there's like fucking glowing eyes in the darkness, kind of thing. Like a cat appeared for that hedge slowly, that hedge, like all around, like that. Came out like that. The dog saw them. I fucking left. And the dog got pure chased about the fucking garden with these cats. And that was it. The cats knew, obviously, this cunt is in our garden and there's more of us than there is of him. Oh. And then, so that was that, right? And then I remember that same dog was harassing a fucking Jack Russell like a week later or months later or something. Chased it up, this Jack Russell up a close and started barking at it and all that. And the Jack Russell was all sort of like scared. And I came up and I chased that, you know, and like that, chased away that dog that previously had thrown it to the lions. And then, you know, so I kind of like helped at Jack Russell. And then about a week later, I saw the Jack Russell again. And it was like kind of walking past me, I think. And I went like, yeah. And it's just like that. Walked past, I was like, fucking ungrateful wee shit. Saved your fucking life. Do you not remember me? Should be coming up to me and go like, oh, he remembers you. You know, 20 years later. You know, like the videos you see, or some soldier coming back for wherever the fuck they're bombing, and a dog's like that, and it's like fucking jumping everywhere. You know, one of the ones. It should be like that with me. Need a surprise episode with that dog and Limmy. Aye.
The angel rolled the stone away.
What size of stone is it meant to be anyway? I've seen like drawings like, you know, like religious sort of wee drawings, and it's a big fucking cave-sized, like, you know, the size of the fucking big thing that rolls down in Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, a big fucking thing like that's rolled in front of the cave, big fucking gigantic thing. Who could, you know, like the size of, kind of like Stonehenge sort of fucking size. Was it? I didn't know it was an angel that rolled away. I thought it was a person. It doesn't work. Put me in charge of religion. I would make it work. I'm an atheist. I would make it work. I would revamp the whole fucking thing, top to toe. I would make it make sense. So you've not got Wayne's got like that, right? I've got to sing, I don't give a fuck, got to sing, yep. Second, you stop doing that, don't give a fuck about it anymore. I would say, did you know that none of it happened? None of it happened. Not a bit of it. Did you know that none of it was supposed to be interpreted as to ever have happened? They are stories which we use to understand ourselves and each other. Then why believe if it's not true? Who here likes Star Wars? You. Why do you like Star Wars? It's not real, it's not true. And then that's as far as I've got. Something like that. But you feel it, don't you? You feel it. You feel it and you understand it and it inspires you and you think about it. Am I right? You there, what do you like? Breaking Bad? You're a wee bit too young for Breaking Bad. Does your mum and daddy let you watch that? Not all of it. Well, what else does anyone else like? Chris, thanks for the sub. You're never supposed to believe. You're never supposed to believe. Actually believe it happened. You believe as in, you know, you feel it. You know, when you watch a film, a programme, a play, you suspend your disbelief. You know it's not real, but you just turn that off for a wee bit to enjoy it and understand it and feel it. That's in a sense believing, isn't it? To turn off your disbelief is to believe. And then when people go like that, I didn't know I could think about it like that. Who here has someone who's knows someone who's passed away, or knows someone who's passed away, and they miss them terribly and all that kind of thing? Now, if you think about that person and they make you happy thinking about them, or do you think, what would they want for me? How would they want me to live my life? Or perhaps you yourself, you think about, when I die, I hope my loved ones, they're not too sad because they're thinking about me and they know, what would I want? How would I want them to be after my death? I want them to think about me and go, they would want me to be happy. You know, I would like them to be happy and think of me wanting that for them, that means that I would, in a sense, live on in spirit. Do you see what I mean? Not an actual spirit you can communicate with a Ouija board, but just the thought, the feeling that I'm there when I'm not. That's all it meant. That's all that was there in the Bible. That's all it meant by that. Not an actual spirit and goes away to an afterlife. Lives after your life. Your spirit lives after your life. Your presence. People thinking of you. That's your spirit. Do you see? It was never meant to be taken literally. Now I need your help now. As you know, our church has a leaky roof. All of our churches do, all over the United States of America. We need your help, and we need you to dig deep. Each of these churches, I'll be honest with you, needs $1 million per year. 24 churches. You will have your name on a plaque, a digital plaque, an NFT plaque. It'll be yours to own. Yours. Not mine. Not anybody else's. Yours. Jason and Chris, thanks for subs. Thanks again. I'll be up front with you. I want to be rich. Is that such a bad thing? I'll be up front with you. I want to be rich and live a full, vibrant life. Is it too much to ask for a payment for what you give to the world? Do you think people shouldn't be paid? Do you think the people out there collecting your bins should not be paid? Everyone should be paid in full. And if I've changed your life with the words that I've said, all I'm asking is for you to change mine for the better. Jesus was paid, yes. Do you think he did his carpentry for free? How was he going to buy the wood? How? Putting a price on his work gave it extra value. You give it away for free, people just bin it. They're the exact same height.
Did you enjoy that?
Yes, it was wonderful.
Oh, I did. Oh, I could eat that little blonde boy there. He was lovely. What was his name?
Andrew Marshall.
Oh, Andrew. I love you, Andrew. Oh, I do. Now we said...
The other fucking Wayne Silla. Or the other Wayne's fucking watching. I don't know, full name. Eat him.
Andrew Marshall.
Oh, Andrew. I love you, Andrew. Oh, I do. Now we said we'd make a record of that, didn't we, Christine? Yes, and we always stick by our word on surprise, surprise. And we've done just that, but not just one record. We have pressed 500 of them, yes, for every pupil in your school. Can you bring the records on, please?
Here
they are.
Six Piles.
That lovely cover, the angel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3. 6 Piles, 500 you said? So maybe what was that? Like 80, 6 times 8. 6 times 8, 48, 480. But it make like 85 records per pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Maybe.
That lovely cover, the angel rolled the stone away. Mind you, do you remember when you first recorded this in 1977?
Well, yeah. A while
You're
ago.
going to be reminded again. Everybody does this to me all the time. Now it's your go. Have a listen to this little snippet.
Oh, 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 oh.
Did it bring back lovely memories for you?
Yes, yeah.
Now, do you recognise any of the voices on that record? Any of your school chums you used to sing
yes,
with?
yes.
Well, maybe you might recognise the faces, because surprise, surprise, some of them
no.
are here. Oh, there they are. Look, even your old choir master.
These are, I don't reckon, these are not my friends. Eggy's aside.
Oh, it's all giggly girls again, isn't it? They'll be going behind
Right.
the bike sheds later. And while Christian and her pals catch up on the past, we're going to
Wait.
giggly girls again, isn't it? They'll be going behind the bike sheds later.
That's a sexual thing. Behind the bike sheds as well, like, you know, like they would go for a kiss.
And while Christian and her pals catch up on the past, we're going to catch up on our...
I mean, sometimes they go, you know, for a smoke and all the rest of it, but that's normally what you kind of hear. It's kind of like saying up the back of the pictures, up the back of the cinema type of thing.
Brett, and we're going to take a break. But we will be back in a couple of minutes with lots more surprises. So I'll see you then.
It's a very, very horny programme. Very horny. Very horny.
Hello.
Steal My Grapes, all you think's a sub? Very horny programme.
And welcome back. Now, last week I phoned Paul Williams, who fancies himself as a bit of a warbler, and he would love to sing the part of the innkeeper in Les Miserables.
Oh, aye.
So we
yeah.
invited him to come along and have a bash. And here he is. Come in, our Paul.
Now, let me just check to see if the stereo is back, right? Because it'd be really good to have this, to have that. 3742. If not, I'm not going to check ever again.
And have a bash.
Fucking shite.
And here.
Come on.
It sounds as if you brought your fan club with you, lad.
Yes.
Yes. And you lied to me on the phone, didn't you? I mean, you said you were only 5'3". Have you fallen asleep in a grow bag in the last week, or what?
My wife said I'd got to grow up.
You've got to grow up.
But I knew that flower power would come back. I
Now, tell us about all this singing. You absolutely
he's a funny
adore
one, isn't he?
that musical, Les Miserables, don't you?
Oh, well, I mean, anyone who's seen it knows that it's absolutely superb.
And you have been practicing with all your family and friends all
Oh,
week.
I have indeed, miss. Yes, miss.
Well, you're dressed for the part, lad. All I have to do now is to give you the big build-up. So if you take your position over there, I will do just that. Good luck. Surprise, surprise presents an excerpt from the award-winning musical Les
the right one,
Miserables,
isn't
starring Paul Williams and friends. Now, the orchestra is conducted by Alan Ainsworth.
Not interested.
And there's a couple of famous faces in the chorus you may recognise, which Paul knows nothing about. And I won't tell you who they are, but I'll give you a clue. One is a real treasure, and the
Annika Rice.
other is a poetic fellow with plenty of bread.
Treasure. It'll either be Annika Rice. She wouldn't be on it. Or who was the one that came after Annika Rice? It was tennis player. What's her name? Annabelle Croft. Her. And as for Bread TV. show. It'll be... maybe him. Possibly the top left one. Possibly top left. I'm going to go with top left one. No him. Top left. Him. And Annika Rice is too big to just appear in the fucking quiet here. Treasure. Treasure. '89. I'm going to go with Annika Rice. Annika Rice and the guy up the top left in the bread pictures.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here he is.
Oh, the women are going, ooh. Now, would they do that more for the bottom left guy or the... No, he's got alright looking and all. I'm sticking with it.
Paul Williams, the master of the house.
This guy here, maybe? Yes! I did it. I'm really pleased. This is the comic relief in Les Mis, isn't it? This is the comic relief, isn't it? You know what that means? Yes, it means I'm free. Oh, I didn't know it was silly. I didn't even fucking notice.
I have to say, Paul, that you're absolutely marvellous, and I thought our two surprises were absolutely superb as well. Your special thanks, ladies and gentlemen, to Annika Rice and Jonathan.
She should keep her hair like that. She should have kept her hair like that.
Jonathan Morris. Oh, they were wonderful as well.
They were brilliant. I loved the bit where Annika went like that. And I loved the bit where the guy for bread went like that. That's what she should be. That's what she should be fucking wearing. No, that fucking gear, the suit sort of fucking thing and that old-fashioned haircut. This. Here's something a bit different.
And now it's time to go over to our own famous face. It's our Gordon Burns.
Well, we've had a famous success.
Frames her face better. It's amazing what change your hair, change your clothes can do. Ludwig, thanks for the sub.
Great in finding people through Searchline during this series. Thanks, of course, to your marvellous response.
What about him, though? What about him? What would make him look better? That fucking haircut. I mean, he's got that pint glass fucking head, but that hair needs to get trimmed at the fucking side. His ears, though, I think, that's what it is. It's the ears. That's why he's got his hair. Look. You can see. Right. People with big ears tend to be more clever because they're the better listeners.
Finding people through Searchline during this series. Thanks, of course, to your marvellous response. And here's the latest, and indeed the last in this series of...
Just fucking go for it. Get it all cut.
Success bulletins. Remember a couple of weeks ago, Shiraz Aswat made a personal appeal to find John Dawson.
Get him a fucking trim and all. Look, just that, like, just kind of vertical there, like... he'd look... If he got that haircut and went like that, look, imagine... Oh, thingy, oh, who is it you're paired up with for this? They've put me, it's the school dance, they've put me with thingy. Oh, God, it's because, well, nobody picked me, so I've got to fucking go with these losers. And then he turns up, and all kind of shaved, all like that, or kind of wee bit of gel on it or something. Like that, like. Taking the specs off.
His old friend in Zambia. Well, we found John, who's now living in Barnsley. And last week, Eleonora Tarnowska was looking for Janina Kemper and Janina...
Yeah, look. Picture it here, look. Coming down there. Better there, that bit behind. This here changes for... You know, the shoulder thing, change that for... I don't know. I don't know. What? Are you judging people's hair? I know about my fucking hair. I wish I could change my fucking hair. I can't do it with my hair. Right, this is it. It's as good as it fucking gets. So, you know, like, you know, it's to do with the length and things like that. What do you wear? What I said? I don't fucking know about clothes. All I can picture is a fucking t-shirt. That's all I've got in my head. T-shirt. What the fucking people? I don't know.
Bartosh, whom she last saw in 1940 when they were children in the Balashadi camp in India.
Oh, a kind of shirt sort of thing, you know, like something like that. The necklace there, kind of shirt thing. Bit of blouse, got a shine to it or something. But no too showy, you know, just like you know, casual daily wear.
Yeah, we found both of them. We also found Margaret Beattie, several former members of the Ridge Rovers football team at Sutton Common.
But can you do with him? Get that cut short, right? The actual ears sticking out a bit. I think that would actually add to the youthfulness because it makes you actually think of kind of younger folk. Maybe not the earlobes, but that really short, lean into the ears, really short at the side, and that's it. This angle isn't very good for him because it's at the kind of, it's almost like he's having to lean down, so he's having to, the chin, he's having to sort of, he's got a bit of the light coming down so that it's in the shade there, but he could maybe looking up a bit. And these clays just so fucking drab. I mean, look at State of Me. I don't really care. I had to see the State of Me yesterday. I went out with the sort of cagoule sort of thing. Underneath that, my usual fucking grey hoodie. Underneath that, I had unzipped my white banter top. I kind of unzipped. It was a bit hot. Unzipped my jacket, unzipped the hoodie, and I was walking. And I thought, after a while, what do I look like anyway? And I looked down, and I was like, fucking State of Me. I thought, I quite like that, though. It's always liberating to know that you maybe look a state, but you don't care. You feel free.
And finally, these were Mario Caballero's mates at Butland Skegness in 1955. Well, one of them, Charlie Neville, in the back row, top right, is now back in touch with Mario. And now take a look at this piece of film.
1, 2.
They were Cochrane's young ladies who trained under the great theatrical impresario C.B. Cochrane.
Very good.
And this is Greta Foster, who joined them in 1928 and appeared in such shows as Desert Song and Bittersweet in London and America. Greta left in 1939 to teach dancing and has lost touch with her old dancing friends, but she would very much like to hear from any of the young ladies.
1928. 61 fucking years ago. Good luck.
So if any of them are watching, please ring Searchline. We're now looking for Bernard Michael Higgins, known as Chip, from Salford in Lancashire. Bernard was last seen by his sister Catherine in 1970 when his ship, HMS Centurion, docked at Fishguard. Since then, Catherine has only heard from Bernard once in November 1979, and both she and the rest of the family would love to see him again, so if anyone knows where Bernard now is, please call us.
Is that a bastard?
Well, that's all from Searchline for this series. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who responded to our appeals. It's thanks to all of you that we've been able to reunite so many people. And a very big thank you from me to the splendid Searchline research team who do such hard work to make so many reunions possible. And that includes many that you don't hear about. In the meantime, if you can help us with information on any of the people mentioned tonight, please ring us on 01 222.
I don't know if this is the very last Searchline, but I think they got rid of it. I could be imagining it, but I don't think he was there like mid-90s. JT thinks a sub. In the last stretch of PhD thesis writing and job hunting, your streams are really not helping with my productivity. Good, you don't want it. The higher you climb, the further you fall. Mahoney thinks the sub. You don't want to. Hard you work to get these fucking... You know, you don't just work really hard getting a top position and then that's it. You just put your fucking feet up. They'll be expecting that. They'll be expecting you to keep that up.
Our researchers will be taking...
Remember, all you need to do is just get your foot in the fucking door with a job, and then you can be inadequate and all the rest of it in the job. Just get the job first. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody's fucking shite, as you know. Everybody's got a bit of kind of dirt on everybody else and friendships and can't really get rid of that person because, you know, kind of sack them. Friction and... Do you know what I mean? Just get the foot in the door and that's your job for life.
Your calls from now until 10 o'clock tonight.
It's not so much quiet quitting. You actually can't do the job. But you just sort of skim through it.
And if you have requests for the next series, well, please write to us at Searchline, surprise, surprise, London Weekend Television, South Bank TV Centre, London, SE 99.
I'm not sure, but I really do think they got rid of Searchline. I could be completely wrong. Which would mean that if that is true, and I'm hoping this is actually the case, they ended a particular series, like let's say that it doesn't come back next series. I like the idea of them putting put this out, and in between now and the next series, which is a year apart, they've decided just bin Searchline. So they've got all these fucking letters for people wanting to find this person, that person, and they just go like that, bin. They stick them in a fucking, what do you call the bins with the holes in them? A brazier or something like that. One of them. Aye, tossed. Jaws Blast thinks the sub. They have kept Holland Bob for the 90s. I can imagine Gordon's like, I'm not doing it anymore.
That's the lot from me. Goodbye to you. And back now to Scylla.
The next time I see you will be in the next series, which will be the 90s. I wonder what the 90s have got in store.
You know, parting is such sweet sorrow. Never mind. Well, now we've got a lovely story. A story that spans two great world powers. Where are you, Ina Weber? Surprise, surprise, Ina. Would you like to come and join me? Bring your son Bill and your daughter-in-law Jane with you.
Was good, wasn't it? I did so much in the 90s. So much happened. So much fucking ups and downs. Fucking mad. Mad in the space of 10 years to go for... so 1990. Hadn't even yet turned... 15, still in school. and then like dropping out of 6th year, and then fucking about when I was 17, getting into trouble with the police, and then college and all that, and then leaving college after 4 or 5 years, sitting in my arse for a fucking year, and then getting into Flash stuff, and then feeling like I'm at the top of my fucking game with a bit of money in my pocket eventually. Then Flash stuff. So much changes in that 10 years. And during the 90s, I felt quite good. I don't even know if the same thing happened in the 80s, I would have felt that way as well. Or if there was something about the 90s as well. Certain types of music and certain things going on, and I don't know, dance music and eckies and things like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the age I was, or what happened, or was it also quite good? Good for computers and all that.
Hello, Jane.
Windows 95 was a riot, aye. 4 meg minimum, 8 meg RAM recommended.
Have a sit down. Well, welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Now, Ina, would you like to tell everybody where you were born?
I was born in Finland, but I was brought up in Estonia.
Estonia. Now, yes. Estonia is now part of the Soviet Union.
That's right.
Not for fucking much longer. Not for much longer.
Yes, well, I have to tell you, I got a lovely letter from your daughter-in-law, Jane, here. It's a marvellous story. Now, can you take your mind back to 50 years ago, when war just broke out? You were separated from your parents and your younger brother. In actual fact, you were sent to a labour camp. Where was that?
In Germany.
In Germany.
Near Berlin.
Near Berlin.
Yes.
But eventually you were freed, and you actually met a British soldier, and you married him, and then came to England and raised 3 lovely sons, didn't you?
That's right.
But you never, ever saw your mum and dad again, did you? And you never, ever forgot your little brother Ferdinand.
No.
And you've been searching for him. Yes. In fact, you did get in touch with the Red Cross, didn't you?
That's right. I found him through Moscow.
Moscow. He is now living in Russia. And I know you were desperate to try and see him, but you...
Sorry. Would you just mind moving up a wee bit? Silla, could you nudge up a wee bit? I don't think he's the most comfortable he could be. You alright with that? It's like 3's in the back of a taxi. Maybe it's best he goes in the front.
Dursn't go over to Russia because for fear you might be detained there.
That's
and
right.
you couldn't do that because, well, your sons were little at the time. You couldn't leave your husband. Well, 3 years ago is a long time. Jane wrote this letter. And I must tell you, Ina, we have cut through an awful lot of red tape. And we finally got a visa from the Russian authorities. Surprise, surprise, you are going to see your baby brother Ferdinand after 50 years. Come in, Ferdinand, with his daughter Anna, all the way from Russia.
I just want to do a special thank you to Gorby, KGB, therefore a spy. No, for umbrella. Oh, sorry, bumped my umbrella into you. Oh dear, sorry about that. You okay? Christ, sorry about that. Fuck. Again. Sorry, oh jeez, I just kicked you there on the shin. Cut for that. Cut for that, that'll be fine. A wee syringe. Tiny wee syringe. Wee needle at the end of the foot. Just a wee tap. Like, oh, what was that? Oh, sorry, did I get you there? I thought the parents... Oh, well, no, she's fucking old. Parents will be 120 or something. Cyanide on his lips. And he'll have a cyanide, kind of antidote type of thing. Sheila, thank you very much for the sub. So she had to go to fucking labour camp after the war in Germany, and then so she never saw her wee baby brother. And that's it. Didn't seem very fulfilling that way, but that's all right. You see? Surely he's like that now. I'm not fucking. Don't send me back. Don't send me back. Don't say defect. Defect. Hold it, just stay here. One more year and the whole thing's crumbling down anyway. 89? Aye. Hold in there. Soviet Union. 1991. Aye, couple of years. Couple of years. All over. Started from 89. Aye, sorry. Berlin Wall. Fall. June 89. Hungarian government was dismantling electric fence between them and Austria. When was the big protest demonstration? September 89. 89 then. 89. Oh, that's fucking mad. See that programme I watched? We'll watch the song in a wee second. What is it? On Netflix. Turning Point. The bomb in the Cold War. And it's gone through everything for Hiroshima and all the rest of it, right up to Putin. And the Berlin Wall thing was like a kind of accident. It was mad. It was like a mistake. It was like they'd announced, or I think the Kremlin or whatever had sort of said. I was at that Hungary, which is part of the Soviet Union. I think people were going for East Germany down to Hungary, which were allowed today, and then sneaking across into Austria. And Hungary was more and more just no really giving a fuck about it. And then things just started to move. And then because of Glasnost and Gorbachev just going like that, let's just sort of like chill out a wee bit and, you know, let us know what you think and we'll let you speak openly and all this sort of stuff. What was it? There was like protests and stuff like that. With Berlin being divided in East and West, I think mainly Berlin. And then some cunt on the fucking did a kind of press conference to say, meaning to say, we're going to be allowing people to cross the border starting from now. And then he was meant to say, but you have to apply for a fucking visa. You know, just like them there, just like him in Russia. But you have to apply for a visa. We'll make it a bit easier, like that. But the person did the press conference thing or whatever it was, fucked it up and just went like that. Starting from now, you'll be able to cross the border. The borders are open, starting from now, in Berlin. So every cunt started going to the fucking the gates and going fucking yes. And the soldiers were like, what? We've not heard anything like that. And then more people, until it built up so much, they're just like, in the phone, like, tried to get in touch with Russia. I think Russia were just like that. It's your business, not interested. And they went like that. Fuck it, go then. That was it. It was wasn't meant to happen. That's funny, isn't it? Pablo thinks a sub. Last one of these.
The more the world is changing, the more it stays.
You don't know the Harvey, Silla.
Well, everybody, that's all we have time for this week, and indeed this series. I'd like to say a big, big thank you to everyone who's taken part in the show, and in fact, all the team. And a very, very special thank you to our Bob Cowgies and gorgeous Gordon Burns. I'll be back at Easter with a special live edition of Searchline, and surprise, surprise, of course, we'll be back next year. So until then, ta-ra then, ta-ra!
Sorted wee weekend away in a travelodge with Gordon Burns, isn't it?
And as Scylla said, that's the last in the present series of Surprise Surprise. Next Friday at 7:30 you can see International Athletics, featuring teams from Britain, the USA and
Friday!
the USSR.
On a Friday fucking night, athletics! What would I have been doing on a Friday night? 1989, March. 1989, March 1989. 14. I was 14. 14. I would have been out. I would have been out maybe hanging about Hill Park. Near my school. That's what I'd have been in. I think I started drinking at 14 later on. I remember it was a fucking... Was it 15 or 14? 15? Maybe just when I turned 15, I can't remember. But I remember I was a late starter compared to other people. Everybody else was fucking getting wrecked. And I think I was like 14 and still no drinking. I was like, I don't need to drink to have a good time. 10 stinks to the sub. See, before I go, I need to see one thing. Series 6, Episode 9. Right, so that's the last one of that. TV Gold. Do we have playlists? Got Series fucking 12. Series 3. Wait a minute. Series fucking 7. Right, listen. I just want to see the first... I want to see if it's a new song. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
It just went right into it. That doesn't seem... She's had a haircut and it seems like we've stepped back a bit. It's the same fucking everything. Everything's the February 1990. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, maybe tomorrow, what I should do tomorrow is try a game. You know, play a... what day is it? Is this Wednesday? Aye. Find a game, give it a shot, go, nah, I don't like this game, and then bin. No. What I'll try is, there's that survival game, there's one or two wee games I want to try, and then just go, nah, bin. But, Sub George, thanks to sub. What's your favourite film soundtrack? I like The Good, the Bad and Ugly. I like the music in It Follows. That's about it. What can I just play? What's that? What is that? Let me just see this before I go. Game work. Right, what is that? we call would be class, would it really? Oh, I see.
I'll make sure you regret it.
Interesting. This is it's brand new, I take it. Aren't there rules about streaming it? Like what? Overwatch is less controversial. Oh, really? Dodgy background. Lots of controversy. Like what? They said no feminist propaganda in the streams. What are you on about? Dodgy Chinese state stuff made by Chinese government. Chinese anti-feminist shite from the devs. Oh, right, so what the government said to the devs? No feminist propaganda, no LGBT discourse or something. Just play the game for fuck's sake. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much, for fuck's sake, Nimrod, for fuck's sake. For press release to streamers. What? What? A press release to streamers? Bollocks. Lies. I know, fuck that. No. That's left me with a bad taste in my mouth. What's the other one? Hold on, let me just look at my thing. My thingambob. I Am Future Cozy Apocalypse Survival. Cozy what was it? What did I just say there? I am. What are the words that just came out my mouth? I Am Future gameplay. Don't think I would have been that in it anyway.
Hello, lovely people. Welcome.
Place is gorgeous.
Such a fan of that.
Right, so it's that kind of thing. Kind of Sims looking survival thing. What is this place? What happened here? Is it finished? Is it done? Early access? Oh, fuck off, man. I can't be arsed with this. Any controversy? Guy that made it, convicted serial killer, or anything like that. Core Keepers on Game Pass. I'll look at Game Pass survival games. No. Fuck it, I did that. Open world, that's not what I wanted. This is open world, this isn't necessarily Skyrim, Power World. Oh, fuck off. Right. Resident Evil 2 isn't a survival game. That's not what a survival game is. That's like saying Fortnite is a survival game because you've got to survive and no die. It's not survival horror. It is not survival. It is not. It is not. The other one I've got wish listed is Isles of Sea and Sky, which I've played this one here. I don't know how much use there'll be into watching it though. Isles of Sea and Sky walkthrough. When's this for? 3 months ago, right? You know, this kind of thing.
Zelda game for you guys. Fill that up.
You know that? Kind of puzzle like. It might be alright, but I can imagine being a bit frustrated and not being able to get certain things and going, right, we might have to go put that there, and I'm really in the mood for a first person thing. Or, you know, a survival one. I'm in the mood for a survival one. Even if Monarch, you're very welcome, thanks to sub. Woefully, Leslie, thanks to subs. A new era, still in the 1990s. Satisfactory, I've kind of... No, fucking people recommend the games I've actually streamed here. No Man's Sky, I've done that. Kinda. Abiotic Factor. What is that? That's been mentioned a few times, I can't remember. Is that one... Have I seen this? Have I seen this?
I got pulled in from surface.
Oh.
Doctor.
Looks interesting. Is this 10 out of 10? Survival crafting experience for 1 to 6 players. Right. Single player. How would it be for me, do you think? Early access, I know, but the fact is, see a lot of these games I never, I don't actually play to completion anyway. So it's not like, unless I know I'm going to complete this in 3 days or 5 days or whatever, I'm not going to fucking do it. Because a lot of them I just go out bin. It's the kind of, you know, a lot of them I'm just happy to play them, get up and running with them and get set up and then go, right, that's it, just leave it. Remember, what was the game that I keep fucking binning? The Long Dark. I think I got to a point with The Long Dark, I just thought, fuck this. No, Sekiro. I mean survival. I mean, that could be alright. Has it got a story? Does it end even though it's early access? I could try it anyway. No ending. Grounded I've played. Done alright. Lots of content though. Oh, I'm not interested in that. Lots of content? What does that fucking mean? Wait a minute.
Out somewhere.
So, ready for your first day?
Do you know what I feel like? I actually feel like something like this. I don't know why I keep thinking of this game as if it's some sort of brilliant fucking game. I just liked this when I played this once. Years ago. I liked the wee story and going about and... I don't remember that. Nice wee story and everything. That kind of thing. Aye, like a wee narrative kind of thing. Like a wee... Oh, and speak to that person and... Something like that. play the sequels. Remember there was one I tried to get and it didn't work. Like I couldn't actually show it in OBS. Imposter Factory, these kind of things. Alright. Like this sort of stuff here. Freebird games. Finding Paradise, that's the one I kept trying to fucking install. And well, stream, and it wouldn't allow it. Like OBS can't see it. I would like something like that, I think. Like I've got a refund for this before. Like something nice and you know, that kind of thing. Go to Shenmue Steam page. Yes, I got a feeling I'm going to like that. What, this here? No. No. Ha, that's dead funny. No. No, fuck it. I mean, I could just go back to Silla the Mora. Aye. And look for something. Disco Elysium, no, that would be a disaster. That'd be an absolute 40 quid waste of money. Wouldn't it? Wait a minute. 40 quid did I say? £8.74. £75% off. Would normally be 35 quid. What I could do is get it and just so I can say I played it, I binned it, rather than like maybe I'll get into that, maybe I will get into that, maybe I'll get into that, I'll maybe get into that. A spite run, don't do it. I'm thinking don't do it. I think it'd just be a waste of money. It'd be annoying. It's going to take forever to fucking complete. Do you know what? Lots of reading. I fucking hate reading. Too much text. Factorial. I think Factorial would be quite shite to watch.
Imagine a remote and unexplored planet. But this is insert.
I mean, look at that. Does anybody really want to watch that?
Automate new technology.
Does anybody want to? I mean, fucking imagine.
Automate your process.
I mean, Dan, does.
Be efficient and grow.
Can you even? I can imagine the compression utterly fucking up. Look at that. Look.
Solve logistic problems and research.
That's if you want to pour all your time into something. That's not a stream game. That Frostpunk as well. I think I've played all the good ones. I played What Remains of Edith Finch, Firewatch, other ones like Limbo, Inside. All these fucking classic ones, all these really good ones. I've played them all. I have played them all. Spelunky. You know, I feel like something that's a bit kind of platformy. Celeste, I've streamed that, completed it on the stream. A unique platformer, randomised levels. Think that'd be alright. How much? 11? I don't know. if I went to a stream, right, and somebody was playing that, I think I would go, I'll come back another time when you're playing something else.
Resist in my hurried excitement. I see hands clutched. I tossed in.
And these things matter to me. I know I should just sort of play these games and enjoy them, but I don't know if I would like that.
When off in the distance, I heard a faint yelp. A cute.
I don't know. I'm looking at that. I see that. I'll keep looking. Right, I've got to go. Right, but Crouch Chip, thanks for the sub. Chris Bones, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. Nah. Waskiferian, thanks for the sub. I'll look in Discord and I'll ask folk and see and look up some sites that show you games that are like that. You know, that 50 games like this or whatever it is. That wee kind of first person survival sort of thing, something like that. I'll think about something. I'll think of something. I'm going to have my lunch and I'm going to see if I can fucking fit a nap in. I'm just going to keep sleeping until I've had enough. But we're maybe looking at the first surprise in the 90s tomorrow. Be prepared. Be prepared. Okay? Subnautica again. Get the Cyclops, get the submarine, and then just go like, I'm bored again. That's twice I tried it. Thank you very much for watching. Terraria, what was it Terraria that I'm just after looking at? Or was that Factorial? Aye. Is that one? It's like a kind of 2D Minecraft. Look at that, 1 million fucking... What's that? All reviews, over 1 million. Nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch that. I'm a streamer. No. I'll look in Discord and I'll look up things, but I think it's Scylla to be safe, but a Scylla. To be safe. But I'll look in Discord. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks to subs, resubs, the bits and the tips, mods. Thank you very much for modding. Thanks for watching. We did it. We have watched all of Series 5 of Surprise, all of Series 6. Yes, we might have skipped a wee couple of seconds here and there, just to sort of... So, officially, scientifically speaking, we've not absolutely 100%ed it. We've 109s after that, percented it. But I do that so that yous can go back and go, you know what, I'm going to revisit this myself and sort of pick up the wee bits that maybe we've missed. We're on to Series 7 now. The 90s. So, but I'm going to keep looking to see if there's a game that I can maybe play. Now that we've finished that, maybe have a wee break with a game. And if the game's shite, back to Scylla. We'll be going back to Scylla regardless. But depending on how good the game is. Thanks for watching. And I'm going to see if I can find a wee game for tomorrow. Alright? Bye for now. Let's go on it. Oh, that looks good.